Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Karsha Goblin, this is the Goblin Cave, and we are rebooting our single class challenge. But because it's a reboot, you have to do it slightly different. And today we have a multi-class challenge. This is going to be our first episode of the multi-class challenge. And that sounds a bit strange, well, it is a strange game. It's actually kind of be a little bit of a game show. And by the end of the mini dungeon that we've got prepared, so by the end of the fourth week, we'll have all 12 classes used in this game by only 4 characters. So they're not going to go past level 1 in each character class. So it's really going to be a challenge for them. The casts that we have here have been very tactical in their thinking because they're absolutely going to need it. When we used to do this as a single class challenge, the highest deaths we have had in a game was 14. And we have a death counter on the overlay and we are prepared to use it. And every time we have a death, we're going to have a little bit of a Wilhelm scream just to add to that. Just as a note, if we roll 2020 in the game, we'll give away a sub. That's just going to happen because it's the year 2020. Next month, because this game is going to go into next month just a little bit. Next month, if we roll any criticals or any ones, we're going to be giving away subs all month for any of our live role-playing shows. So stay active in chat. Whoops, I think that was a lightning bolt. There we go. Stay active in chat. I can read your comments. There's a few people here going to be reading comments. And Ursame, you can always donate to give me D20s to kill off somebody specifically. Speaking of which, you can donate to the channel. Every $1 or per 100 bits that you donate to the channel gives the players an extra little bit of a luck. Gives them a little bit more of a chance. So essentially, if you donate, the players get an extra D4, and then they can go to D6, D8, D10, D12 per every dollar or denomination, etc. But do a hashtag of who the person you're looking to give it to. If that person doesn't use it before the next donation comes in, they lose it and it'll go to somebody else. That's kind of how it works. If it goes too high though, I can get a D20 and I will use it against the characters. This is a standardized adventure, so I don't have anything random happening. I've ran this now 4 times, so we're going to compare this to the other games that have happened with the druids, with the bards, with the barbarians. So you can watch the other shows and see how they work. I do apologize about the older overlays though, they were 2 years ago. That said, we're also going to be using Syrinscape because it's great and it's fun. So every fumble, we're going to have this. And every critical, we're going to have this. Because it's a game show, and let's just have some fun. So let's go to our cast members. You're unmuted, so you can now speak. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy do.
So, we are missing Flannel Phantom. Hopefully they're okay, and we'll find out about that later. But we thought we're running late, so we're just going to have to start. So we'll do some introductions of who people are, and we'll start with Wayward because you've got at least the most experience here of doing your own introductions, and we'll end up with Akbar. So Wayward, take it away.
Hi. I'm not named Wayward. I'm playing Isotop of the Hill, the Tabaxi current paladin who hugs.
Aww.
Instead of a goblin who explodes.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. And of course, Isotop of the Hill had to be a Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olive?
Yes, hello. I'm Olive. I'm really looking forward to this. This is my second time being exposed to the goodness that is Karsh. I'm hoping it's going to be just as fun as the first time. I'm hoping.
Maybe more deaths and maybe the same amount of horror.
You know what? Fingers crossed.
So we do have a respawn mechanic in the game. So when we're talking about lots of character deaths, there's a respawn mechanic. It's okay. That's why we've had 14 deaths in the worst one we had, and the best only ended up with 1 over the 4 sessions. So it's kind of a yeah, it's kind of a challenge. Also, the challenge comes in time. So we have 4 sessions only, about 4 hours each. And the idea is to finish the entire dungeon, which is actually a tight time crunch with that amount of time and with the restrictions placed on the character concepts. So, Akbar, the Great Pirate. Would you like to...
I mean, I've been demoted. I was a sailor, but now I'm a pirate, a scourge. I'm a scourge of the seas. I'm here to plunder your booty and take all that you have of this dungeon. So I will be playing instead. Yognar Quenchheart, the cleric, the dwarven cleric who has left his way. I don't know what his voice will be, but you'll find out eventually. And I hope we all have fun.
Yep. Sorry about the credits though, because I've got it as pirate. I think I may have stuffed that up. Should be sailor. I'll correct that when I can.
Look, I've lived a life of villainy, and I wanted to get away from that. And you're judging up my past, and I don't. I feel a little uncomfortable.
Aww.
Sailor pirate. I mean, really depends on which side of it you're on, right? Which side you're look at it from.
Yep. And because we're doing a new show as well, just want to point out we use the X card if you're not familiar with that. If anything becomes like uncomfortable for yourself, like in a situation or role-playing scene, you can just say X card and we'll just move the scene on and we don't have to go into details. We'll just move on. That doesn't mean if someone has just rolled a critical and you say X card because you don't want to take that damage, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that.
I'm uncomfortable with bad luck. I wish it to go away.
I think only halflings could do that one. But just to make sure that's out there, so I know, Wayward, you've been around, the Goblin game gets a bit weirder, and that's probably more prominent. This is going to be less like that, because there's not really...
Still probably just about as chaotic, though.
We'll see, actually. We will see.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot to cover that map. Oh, gotta cover that map.
I also completely forgot to say what character I'm playing.
That's okay. What character are you
I
playing?
thought you were gonna just hop into the game.
Yeah, why not, right? I'm Adelard Nodsmith. I'm a human monk. Nothing too crazy. I went human. It's a big stretch.
Mm-hmm. So monk for at least now. So if you can see on the overlay, we've got crossed out classes. As the players level up, they are the classes that they'll be moving into. Because we're going to be covering every class, or every of the 12 primary classes. Artificer is only new, so it doesn't really work with the format. But that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be really a struggle, because it's kind of be a weird one, when you only have level 1 perks of the classes. Oh, and thank you for the host. Just before we start the game, I will point out that the sound and the background music and things like that you can hear, even the sound effects, it's all done through Syrinscape. So check out Syrinscape for all your online, offline role-playing needs and board game needs. They've got sci-fi, they've got fantasy, they've got horror. They've pretty much got everything that you need, and you can have full campaign sound sets there where you can go room by room of every sound group, or you can just pick and choose what you like. They've got multiple different payment options. They're not a sponsor, but I just like their product that much. So just that as a heads up. So you're aiming for triple digits in deaths. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
We can start that. We can get to that, I'm sure.
Let's go for it.
So
look, if we don't get the deathless run, we're going to go for the most deaths.
Yeah.
Even the druids didn't do deathless. Even the druids had a death, 1 death, when we ran that. So we'll cut the music for the moment, and then we'll do the intro. So you wake atop. Let's get some sound. That's the one I wanted. So you wake atop a plateau. In the morning, there's a campfire in front of you, and there's a single dagger with a note sitting next to the campfire. You can see darkness on either side. You can see a lead, like you can see the normal ground off to the side, about 80, 90 foot away. On either side, you seem to be in the middle of a chasm. And the chasm stretches down into the darkness. You can slightly see a stairway carved into the rock that goes into the darkness. You don't know if you're going to don't know if you're going to be able to make a jump or be able to get across there, but you do have stairs to go downwards, further downwards into the darkness. The mysterious note says, "Last night, in your drunken stupor, each of you agreed to undertake a dangerous mission. You are tasked to rescue a party of adventurers from the Sunless Citadel, who have yet to return after 1 week. You will be rewarded a sum of 125 gold per member of the 4-person group that you bring back alive, or, in the alternative, 100 gold per signet ring from the Hercule siblings, should they be deceased. In addition, you'll have full salvage rights on any property that you remove from the Citadel which is not belonging to that adventuring group. You can claim these rewards at the Thirsty Wrench in the town of Oakdale." And it's signed Caleb. And we'll move you onto the map so you can have an idea of where you are.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. Do I know any of these people that are?
This is up to you if you know them or not, or if you don't know them or not. If they're total strangers, this is a very background minimal campaign or group.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I know you guys.
And the wind is just.
It's okay. I stop and I know each other. Totally.
Yeah. This was agreed upon beforehand.
Well, I do say I stop. We seem to be in a predicament.
Do we, little friend?
I have to say, and I have. Now, who is this handsome fellow over here, dressed in his clothes and as such? As I point to Adelard.
If you are referring to me, yeah. So Adelard's wearing some robes and a little bit of a cloak on the outside of that, and he's gonna turn to you guys and look at you both and just sit up and. Name's Adelard. Who are you?
Well, I am. I'm glad you asked, because that's a very important question to be asking. I am Yognar Quenchhot. I am a salesman, if you would be mind. Are you interested in buying anything?
I'm interested in getting the hell out of here and getting rid of this headache.
Well, going slightly away from Yognar's introduction, I am Isotop the Hill. You are my new little friend.
And pay no mind to Maneo. He's a little embarrassed today, and he doesn't want to talk much.
Adelard would probably be pretty little to you. He's about 5'8", so I imagine you being Tabaxi's probably quite a bit taller than that.
6'2".
Yeah, that'll do.
Well,
so
standing atop this perch over here is fine and dandy, but I feel that we're going to get nowhere standing up here. Like my dwarven father used to tell me, leave.
That is not a very complicated saying.
All right, off we go.
Dwarves are nothing but complicated, are they? Adelard is gonna try. Can I reach into the fire and pick up a piece of like wood that's lit up? Use it as a torch.
It's not lit currently, but you can certainly take a piece and light it up. It's in the morning. The fire's gone out.
I misunderstood.
That's okay.
All right.
But
I gotta say, these are some fine stones as well. Yognar's gonna take a couple of the stones and put them in his sack.
Yeah, now you're radiating light. And there's stairs downwards that descend.
Yeah.
The stairs are
Can
the stairs are cut into the rock itself and about 5 foot wide. And every platform is about 20 feet below the next.
can we look down and see as far as you can see anything or like hear anything? And then the second question is, being a dwarf, may I try and find out who carved these stones using my stone cunning?
You can roll on stone cunning and see if you can have an idea.
All right, so this would be an extra +2 because you get expertise for this in history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20. 22 actually.
You're not quite sure. Well, actually, you think it may be dwarves. It could be, but they look like they've been there for a while. One thing, as you're looking at the stone, though, you see off to the side what looks to be dwarven runes, which indicate, well, just say one word, and it is goblin.
Gentlemen, I believe that we have some guests down yonder of the goblin variety. Now I know what you're thinking. They hate buying stuff, but I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
Well, of course, no one refuses to be my little friend.
And maybe they'll know something about these travelers that have gone missing inside here, I believe.
That would be a good question, yes.
Shall we away, gentlemen?
Of course.
Sure, whatever.
So the ledge is down here.
Ah, Maneo, thank you very much for taking the step in front of me. Wow, what a fine gentleman. And here you were telling me that you were raised by wolves. I cannot tell by your mannerisms.
So, in fine favour, as you're stepping down the cliff face and just going down talking, from the sides of the walls come a danger, and they come out in a dangerous fashion where they want to try to kill you. Let's get that onto the
As dangers do.
Yes. If I can actually get onto my screen. There we go.
Jumping Jehovah's Defense. That one's about to fall. We best catch that rat.
Well, rats are able to climb quite well on the stones, and so they're actually coming around from the walls and climbing up to attack.
I stand corrected.
So, I think initiative.
All right.
Sure. Let's get this. Let's get that first death right out of the way, right? Let's do it.
Remember.
I'm aiming for a TPK.
Oh.
All right, Yagnar, let's calm down.
So a nat 1, two nat 1s and a nat 20.
Oh, we got nat ones already.
Yeah, and those are what you rolled.
Oh, well. But we do have a 20. Okay,
Hey.
so Yonga, you are first to hear the squeaking of the rats. You can hear the movement coming around the edges of the cliff face and the escarpment.
So I am. Now this little creature over here is hanging off by a precipice, is he not?
He is, but you think the claws are sharp enough to hold on quite well.
So if I were to kick him to attempt the shove action to shove him off this ledge, would that be a thing that is feasible?
It is feasible if you'd like to try that.
I would
wouldn't
love
roll
to
a
try
1,
that.
though.
No.
All right, so this is
Oh,
a
no.
contested athletics check.
Damn, doesn't have advantage for flanking.
A 4.
Athletics.
Not a
isn't-
1, but very close.
There's no
Eight.
So would you like to describe your failure in this circumstance?
Yeah, he's about to step on the creature, but it just gently steps to the side, and he's like hanging over, like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. As he like grabs onto Maneo's back. Oh, thank goodness for your big burly back, my young friend. Oh, these creatures are highly dangerous, and I have to consider other options that I can use, which unfortunately, I am a simple salesman, so I do not have much that I can use. So, good luck, gentlemen. And that is his turn.
Ice. Is your go.
Well, what is the problem with these little friends? Would I be able to fit here?
Not really.
All right.
Because it's like that's the problem. The plateaus or the ledges, well, are very thin.
But you could move
You get
here.
to there, yes.
Yeah, because you can move through your allies.
But, well, what is the problem with these little friends? I see no harm. They're just tiny friends.
Look at them, they're short. You can't trust anybody that's short.
Everyone is short to me.
Don't trust
I
them.
trust you.
Well,
I
what
see
do
no
you do?
reason to hurt these little friends.
So you're not
That's
hurting
my
them?
turn.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to target one person here because it really needs to be done. So the rat that's on the bottom here is going to attack our monk, Adelard.
Of course.
And of course there's reasons, but that's because pack tactics is the reason.
Yep, I am right in the middle of all three of them.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
I mean, they could target ice as well.
True.
All three of them are around me.
But when there's 3 versus 1, I think a 13's not going to pass though.
No, AC 15.
Okay. But he does try to certain that they all have now focused on you now that you're in the middle, and the first one starts through his attack run. And we have a barbarian who is not here.
The barbarian, in his stoic stature, looks over to the rat. Beneath him, he was raised by wolves. Nay, he says, they shall be vanquished.
A 16 is a hit,
Alright.
and that's a dead rat.
Cleft in twain was this rat by Maneo, son of wolves.
And the rat falls off the escarpment and down to the next ledge.
Yognar looks at this. See, I was able to kick it off.
Adelard.
All right, which one was the rat that tried to bite me? Because
This one.
I'm going for that little bastard. I'm going to hit it with some monk stuff.
Try.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hit it.
Try.
100%. Yeah, we're gonna try.
That's a try. That's a no. That's absolutely no.
Yep, one more attack.
I do have one more attack.
Still a no.
Oh man!
11's not enough.
All right. Would I be able to run back up the stairs with ice not there at the moment?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Keep in mind, however,
I
you
know.
would provoke an attack of okay.
I know. Only from one of them.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Mobile feet.
Ah,
Human
that's
variant.
right. That's right.
Okay.
Mobile.
No
You
problem.
would
He still has
provoke
advantage on
from
that.
one, though.
Yeah, from 1.
And he still has an advantage on it.
Still doesn't hit. Oh
19?
wait, sorry, the 19.
Yeah,
19
advantage,
hits.
19 hits.
19
What?
hits.
Yeah,
I missed that. Level 1 monk. 19 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
There you go.
The first blood. All right.
Yeah, Ice with his shield up would still be hit by a 19.
Is that where you're going, or are you going any further?
No, I'll move a little bit further. I'm running the hell back up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna let these guys deal with it. They're friends. Have at it.
So we got to our finally we get to our rat. Why have we got that one? That one. Okay, they were both on 3s. That's right. So this one's dead. I'll move that off the terminal. Now we got to this one. Again, this is going to be a another pack tactics, but we're going to focus on our cat.
Oh.
Well, you didn't hit them, but they're still going to bite you.
Yeah, 17 hits.
For 4 damage.
Ow.
And
Little friend, that's very rude.
Well, I must say, this is quite rude. Do you not hear the bells toll for you? And he's going to cast Toll of the Dead on this rat over here. They need to make a DC 13 Wisdom save or take 7 necrotic damage.
And where's our wisdom?
Oh, wise rat.
The wise
Shakes
rat.
it off.
Well, like my father used to tell me, I'm as wise as a rat.
I thought it was leave, but okay. Any
My father
movement?
told me a lot of things, mind you. Hey, voice in the sky. Mind what you say about my father. Borgnar Quenchheart the 13th.
Any other movement or actions?
I will move. Actually, I will not move because that will. Ooh, actually, no. I'm going to have to move. I'm going to move here to free up Maneo's options and to protect Adelard. All right, that's his turn.
Because Flannel's not here, and you can sacrifice that player's character. Gotcha.
No,
Nice.
it's what Maneo told me. Maneo told me to do that.
This one up here. The one above me.
Yes.
Little friend, you are very rude. You hurt me. I must do this, unfortunately. 6. 2 6s. Really?
I mean, it could have been a natural 1.
Could have been.
It should have been.
God, this is going so bad.
Would you like to do any movement?
I could get down here behind Maneo, right?
You would provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. I don't think I'll do that. I was just moving as a.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I'll get attacked again, but it's better than getting attacked twice.
Right.
Okay.
Just keeping it in mind.
Yep. So the rat from below you. No, I think you can stay there instead of moving himself into a bad position. And pack tactics and tries to bite at your ankles and feet.
13 does not hit.
He misses. No.
Luckily.
This dude rolling 6 damage. That's like half our health.
I know. Flannel. Or whoever would like to use Flannel.
Maneo looks at all of this. Displeased as he is, he steps forth. Nay, he says. What was the rat that just attacked? It was the bottom one, right?
Bottom
That just
one, yeah.
attacked?
Yeah.
He says, nay, not today. And he attacks the one on top.
Okay.
By the way, all of this is just Yognar narrating over Maneo because Maneo doesn't talk. 15 to hit.
At least doesn't talk more than barking. 15 hits.
Yeah. 9 slashing. Once more, cleft in twain was this rat, and there was one more remain. Great job, Maneo!
And kills the rat, and it falls off onto the further platform. Adelard.
Oh, what to do? What to do? I don't think I can make it down these stairs and get a shot at him. There's too many people in the way.
And you think that if you're trying to do range from this angle, it's probably not going to work because they're kind of over the edge.
All right then. Well, I'm going to just come down the stairs then. If I can get by Yagnar, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm
I mean,
gonna come down the
even if he was
stairs.
here, he couldn't do a range attack.
Oh, from there you can probably do it.
Oh, okay.
But from that higher position, it's
From
kind
that
of
high, I
weird.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Just trying to get an understanding of the cliff sides.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna keep coming down. That's all I'm gonna do.
That is where you could end up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably stop where I am right there.
Oh, you don't want to go to the other platform? Are you sure?
Not yet.
Oh.
Just by yourself?
You know what? No, I don't.
No.
No, I don't.
Well, excuse me, voice from the sky. He's made his decision, and he is quite fine with that decision.
Do I want to make an ranged attack or not?
I mean,
yeah, why not? I don't seem to have my darts set up for throwing yet in there, so I will throw what I do have, which is the hand axe.
The darts would be the same damage as your unarmed strike, I think, though.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, it's a 1d4
They're a monk.
plus your dexterity.
All right. I'll
So
throw
you
a
just need
dart.
to find out how many darts you would
First
have
time
to
monk.
start with.
First time monk, 10 darts.
Okay.
All right,
About
so
to be 9
I'll throw.
darts.
About to be 9 darts. I'm gonna throw a dart at a rat.
Oh, this is going very bad.
As you see the
Do
dart
I?
just fly off into the distance and into the darkness.
I don't get the 2 shots with the darts, do I? I don't know if they count as simple weapons for.
No, your second strike would be an unarmed strike,
Yeah.
which unfortunately has to be ranged. There's
Unless
a
you want to use
subclass that can do
two-weapon
that,
fighting.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. I thought it was just the one. That's it. Adelard is gonna sit here and glare at a rat. That's it.
Okay.
You could.
The giant rat can keep going attacking.
But now it has negative disadvantage because it has no friends.
No, it's not disadvantage. It
think
just doesn't
that's
have
how that works.
advantage.
That's
It
not
doesn't
how
have
I made up the
advantage
rule
and it's
to be.
depressed.
See? Oh, it was almost a 17. Oh, thank goodness.
But a
Who is
14?
attacking?
Oh, it's the Paladin. Paladin, which is an auto hit.
Does
Oh, yeah.
not hit.
Yeah. Just checking.
Yeah.
Yogna.
Maybe you will be more keen to the hearing, but the bell tolls for you. DC 13 or take 2 damage.
Wisdom.
My dudes.
We're good.
I pray tell that these rats over here are deaf to the calls of more than the All-Father. That's his turn.
Nice.
You little meanings are very evasive. Let us try again. You deserve your punishment.
Again! What? Again!
Oh, to be level 1.
Yeah.
That's with a +4 to hit. Or no,
Come on.
yeah.
Last rat. Just do a TPK with just one rat. Is that a
I'm
hit?
not gonna get past the first rats.
16 does hit.
4 points of damage. You're down to 3.
Yeah.
Fire alarm? Okay. Does someone else want to do Mano's attack? Seeing there's a fire alarm going on? I'll just do it.
Oh yeah, I'll just roll it. Sure.
Yeah.
Seeing how my rolls are going.
Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah.
3 2s and 1 3.
Go, do more. You should access through the sheet.
I don't think I want to roll it, but he would just do another greatsword, wouldn't he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I think that's a hit though. Finally a hit.
I was about to say, what is this dude wearing? Plate mail?
It's just a rat in like a suit.
We are the rats of the cavern. You shall not pass.
So unlike the other rats, which which fell. This one actually gets embedded into the dirt and the crumbling rock, and it's just stuck there. You don't think it's going to fall for a long time. And victory. There we go. No deaths and no TPK in the first fight.
Rats. It doesn't feel like a victory at all. I didn't hit a damn thing.
Gentlemen, I have to say that was an appalling performance. It's not my fault that the rats were deaf. However, you all couldn't hit the bards, but you couldn't hit.
I am very disappointed that I could not serve to protect.
I'm quite honestly, are you the cat or are they the cat?
With how evasive they were, I'm not sure anymore.
Adelard, be mindful of what's over there as Yognar tries to look over, as this place seems to be quite dangerous.
I'm already on it. Adelard is going to be a bit more apprehensive, and he's going to take the flaming makeshift torch he has and throw it onto the next landing to see what happens first. She's going to throw it in the middle and see if something jumps out at it.
Can I get a perception check, please?
Yeah, you can get a perception check.
Can Yognar do as well? Because I asked if he could look down there.
But Adelaide's the closest.
Okay.
You don't see anything. There's no seemingly reaction to the torch as it hits the ground.
I
hear
wait
anything.
about 20 seconds, and then I go down and pick up my torch.
Adelard, now, young man, let's go on together. Let me head right next to you, right there. Maneo is a good boy, and he follows along.
And I'm gonna do the same thing to the next landing. I'm gonna throw the torch down.
Maneo's gonna go over here and collect the rat body. I'm adding one rat to his inventory.
Giant rat, but okay. Well,
Giant rat.
give players access to someone else's character sheet, and they're going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. Forgot to loot the rats. Yeah, we did.
Yep.
He was raised by wolves. I'm imagining
Yes.
his character.
Yes.
So if I throw the torch down to the next landing.
Can I have another perception check?
Wait. Yes, you can. I don't even see the torch.
No, the torch goes down there, but the torch is too bright and you can't, too many shadows. You don't see any other effect and don't seem to hear anything else.
That's okay.
No,
Adelard thinks this is a solid idea either way, so he's going to keep up with this.
Adelard, now allow me and our gentleman friend here, Maneo, to take up front.
I'm not
It seems that you and our friend, Cold Water over there, seem to be hurt.
I'm not going to argue, but,
Now, Maneo, it's so peculiar that you're picking up another rat. Huh.
As a preemptive action and in foresight of more combat, I'm just going to equip my shield.
Capital idea, oh boy.
And there's no attack.
Maneo picks up another rat.
Okay, I see how this is going.
Adelard picks up a torch.
He's got to feed his family.
Hey, rats are rations. Can't spell rations without rat.
Yep.
Rat ions. That's all that rations are made of.
And so you can see that the
I
stairs
wonder-
continue to descend.
I wonder where these stairs descend. I'm a cautious individual. How far do these stairs descend?
I believe they descend down, friend.
No, I said how far, not in which direction, my friend Ice. I thank you, though, for your care.
So
Adelard shakes his head and just rubs his forehead.
the stairs descend.
Adelard, are you having a headache? I'm sorry, voice in the sky. Would you like to say something?
The stairs descend a further 40 feet, and you can see what looks to be the remnants of a sunken tower or fortification.
These stairs descend another 40 feet, and it looks like I see a remnants of a sunken tower. And these are words that I made up myself, TM.
Could you say it could be described as a Sunless Citadel?
It could be. A fortress emerges from the darkness, a subterranean citadel, though impressive seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows and cracked crenellations and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, though a cool breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and a faint trace of rot.
Well, I dare say this may be where we need to be headed. However, I am concerned that these dwarven runes are saying something about goblins. And given how rude these individual rats were, I hope that the goblins are less rude. Gentlemen?
I suppose we should continue down then.
Alright, Yognar's gonna take one of the rocks he took from the campsite and just throw it down the stairs. No, he's actually gonna walk down the stairs, apparently. Ah, I'm blind! No, I can see.
It's loading up the next map.
The stairs collapse.
In all honesty, I was completely expecting those stones were going to be used for like magic stone.
Same.
Oh no, I don't have that. But I could have that.
Let's get the torch up and ready for the new character sheet. So it's at 40-20. All players have sight from that.
Now, Adelard and my friend Ice, I would recommend that you stay behind myself and Maneo, our strong silent friend raised by wolves. Now, what do we see here? Is this a door over here?
So I'll read the description. I was just getting a few things set up. The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard. Apparently, the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous crumbled masonry which reaches unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must have been the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands to the west of the courtyard, and there's a door to the side of the tower.
Now, given the stone cunning from before, is the Sunless Citadel dwarven craft?
No, it is not.
It is not. Would Yognar be able to determine what craft it may be? And if he knows anything about this structure itself?
I would need a roll for that. I think I might need a roll for that one, yeah. Just to say...
History?
Stone cutting.
Stone cutting, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll add a +2 to this.
Yeah, because you are using the stones to try to tell you maybe something about the place.
13. Now, I should have asked this before, and I'll let it slide for this time. With guidance, how do you want us to do that? Do you want us to tell you ahead of time for guidance? Or
Yes.
Okay, so for this time, I missed it because I didn't say it, but next time in a situation, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 13.
So guidance is beforehand, and though the chat dice can be used afterwards if you end up getting some.
Okay. I always forget that I have to say it because I mentally assume that I'm doing it, but I have to.
Yeah. Also, there's another thing with the chat dice. If you say roll a 19 and you use chat dice and get 1 off that dice, you then have a 20, which is a natural 20.
Okay.
So you can
is it the
make
same if you have a? Is it the same if you have a 10 and you roll a 10 to get a 20?
Yep, on the chat dice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
So it can make a critical. So you have a look at the place, and although it's hard to determine, it's quite old and it's quite broken. A lot of repairs would need to be done, but you certainly don't believe it is dwarven make. But you're unable to determine the age or the make of it. It was certainly a defensive structure, or maybe a temple.
Well, I say this is some fine craftsmanship nonetheless, though. I could make a pretty penny selling this.
Adelard's just going to use the torch to kind of look around on the floor and the walls. By looking on the floor, do I see any spots where maybe there's dust built up versus spots where there's not?
As you're looking at the floor, and just as you look at the floor, Yongna, just like the floor that he's standing on, moves from underneath him. Can I get a dexterity, please? Dexterity check from Yongna. I was waiting for someone to move their token.
14.
The floor drops from underneath you and actually tilts from underneath you, and you fall into a pit, into the darkness, which you can see in.
Can I use a reaction to try and grab him?
He falls.
I'm right beside him. Okay, I had to ask.
Man, what is this DC of 15 over here?
Yeah, it's a 15. So what also happens is you pretty much land in the pit, and there seems to be a couple of dead bodies in here. Though what gets your attention is the fact that something is attacking you. So let's have an initiative.
A stream of dwarven insults and expletives sound as he.
It's only 10 foot, so you don't actually take damage from that.
Oh.
But what gets your attention is the giant rat.
Nat 20 initiative.
That was happily eating one of the
That
bodies.
is a Dexy rat.
Right. All right.
So we still need ice and...
Yep.
So I see I have to pull out the old quarterstaff, tap every single tile in front of me strategy. I was hoping not to do that, but this proves that I have to. Great, I'm going to have to crawl back to the days of 2nd edition dungeon crawling.
Okay, so 19 was that initiative for your now. Okay, this makes it easy. I'll just put Mano down later. Okay, so
19 should have been sorry, I thought I clicked on 19 should have been Maneo.
Okay.
Yognar was, I think, an 8.
20.
No, if you look up, the 20 is just for me to get Maneo to be corrected.
Okay.
If you look after the rat, it's an 8. It was my apologies on the misroll.
No problem. So everyone's at 19, except for Yognar and the giant rat. Cool. Mm-hmm. Giant rat goes first.
Okay.
And he just tries to bite you because you're food. And that's not a good enough bite.
No.
Okay, anyone else can go before Younger, of course.
Yeah.
So
Adelard can go first if they want.
Adelard's gonna just look over and ask him if do you need a hand?
Well, I could use this vermin exterminated if you would be so kind.
What does Adelard want to do? Adelard doesn't really want to do anything. You said you were going to go first. So I'm going to do what you told me to do, and I'm just going to stay behind you. Adelard's not going to do anything. He's just going to look over the edge of the pit.
Yognar will remember this.
I hope he does.
Turns out it's a 2x2 trap. There's another one right there.
There's another
I
one.
walked over that tile already, so I
Yeah.
hope not.
Fancy meeting you over here, Mr. Do Nothing.
There's a secret door at the end of the trap, which has more traps underneath it. The entire room is pit traps, just waiting to be triggered. So, any actions? What's happening?
No, I'm not gonna.
No?
No, I mean, I want to, but I don't think Adelard would, which is the hard part.
Okay, then.
So Adelard's not going to do anything. I want to help you. If it makes you feel any better, Olive wants to help.
Oh, it makes me feel better. Yognar, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Is Ice doing anything then?
So Ice is gonna step over here, tap his foot on the square in front of him to make sure that it doesn't move.
Mhm.
Go here, sit down, take out some rope, and just hold it down into the hole.
Fishing.
Yeah, fishing for a Yognar.
This is here for when you need it.
Well, I thank you, my long-time friend of many years.
We've known each other for roughly 2 months.
Many years.
Yes, many years.
I was there the day you were born.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Now I'm cheering for the rat.
Is Manu doing anything?
Well, Manu is apparently 7'8". Can he reach down and smack this thing?
No,
his
because
axe?
it's still 10 foot. He's
Okay.
not going to be. If he leans down to try to do it, he's probably going to fall in. Like, really likely to fall in.
I mean, he's a strong boy, and he's bottom heavy, so... no, he's gonna toss a javelin in there, because he can just collect a javelin afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it's javelins you can collect afterwards, but it's crossbow, it's like bolts and arrows that break per
Yeah.
half.
And you're not throwing them into the darkness, off a
Right.
cliff, like previous.
Does that hit?
That's a total hit, yes. And yeah, with the strength behind it, that's a dead.
Can he pick up the javelin and take it back with a skewered rat on
He
it?
could reach down and probably pick it up.
Okay, he takes
But
it
yeah.
and he takes the other rat. He's adding to his rat collection.
There's other bodies in here. There's 2 skeletons in the pit, and there's they look a bit misshapen and malformed. Maybe malformed human, like children, that type of thing. But there's also a goblin who looks like he's recently deceased, which is what the rat was eating off.
Gentlemen, my plan has worked. I have found more information. Give me a moment. How does it look like the goblin died? Can Yognar try to discern that?
Yeah. Without a medical check, you think that the goblin died by falling
Okay.
into a
And then,
pit.
the same with the skeleton. Does it look like the bones were fractured upon?
Yeah, you think like neck or backs and things like that. That's where the broken parts are. You
Okay.
think they've fallen into a pit.
All right. Now I'm
somewhere.
going to cast guidance, but can I investigate the room to see if there's anything that Yognar can find that is of use to the party?
Inside the pit or the room?
So there's, I'm underground now, right?
Well, you're 10 foot below the room, yes.
Yeah, I'm in a pit. Is
Yes.
there a room inside the pit, or are you
No.
talking about the room above?
Well, that's what I was asking. Are you talking about the pit?
Yeah, I'm talking about the pit.
Okay.
This was a calculated
Safe.
maneuver by Yognar. He didn't fall by accident. He decided to go there.
Of course.
Of course. All right,
Advanced,
so
advanced
scouting.
dungeoneering.
investigation and a D4. Don't worry, I got the D4. All right, 7.
7.
You find a scimitar and a shield on the body.
Very good.
That's it.
Okay. Gentlemen, I have found, and he begins to climb the rope, carrying the scimitar and shield. Gentlemen, I have found a shield and a finely carved scimitar.
Not fine.
Now, gentlemen, if you would like to purchase this, I could give you a honest deal, as we are acquaintances.
Sounds tempting, but I don't know what I did with my gold. So,
Well, would anyone require a shield?
I already have one, and I'm fairly certain my sword is sharper than that.
But no, I will look deep into your eyes to see what you are thinking. It looks to me that you could use a shield. I will give you a shield.
I'm not allowing you to take money off his character sheet and put it onto yours. Just as a...
What are you talking about? We're best friends. And he bought it for 20 gold. It's not my fault he was raised by wolves.
But if you're all sleight of hand.
No, I just put a shield on his sheet.
Ripping your friends off. Well done.
All right, and a scimitar, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hack
Does the
me on the
scimitar
nail.
look usable, or does it look like it's going to break if we use it?
It looks dodgy. It looks like it's probably more scrap than metal, but it's sharp. It's got jaggers on its edge, so it's been used.
Okay.
But
Will it do the D6 damage that I
Yeah.
think is normal for it? Or okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Now, and
the
Yognar will
floor
take. Okay.
starts moving back up.
The floor moved back up.
Yep.
Moves back into place.
I want to get down on the ground, and I want to take a look and see if I can see some kind of a trigger mechanism.
Okay.
Maybe help.
You'll
me
have
keep an eye
a
out.
search for a disadvantage as it's starting to move, and you're trying to look underneath it as it moves.
Yep.
The person that was inside the trap didn't spot that.
Sorry, did you want investigation? Yeah.
Investigation disadvantage, please.
Why am I not seeing investigation on here? There it is.
If you don't have proficiency, you can. Oof.
Oh.
Oh.
You think it's
I don't-
totally magical.
Okay.
Totally
You know
magical.
what? It's possible. It's possible. It is very possible. I'm going to go back to looking at what I was doing and look around. I want to see if there's spots where there's not dust on the floor.
Gonna pat you on the back and cast guidance. Adelard, I believe in you. I'm gonna take a break from my own purposeful investigation.
Yeah, you just don't move. Just stand there. Do I see anything you want? Would you like a check?
Investigation or perception, whichever.
You
With
get
an
a
extra
D4
D4.
if you want. 17, not bad.
So you're checking around the place and you're very careful. You don't seem to find anything. There is a door, but that's about
Yeah. I was more like concerned if there's like a path.
footing.
And if there even looks like there's like, if the whole thing's just covered in dust.
The whole thing's
That
covered
means
with
that
dust.
No one's
Well,
probably been down here.
more rubble than dust, so it's hard to
Okay.
tell. Like there's no real clear footprints because of the rubble instead of the dust. And even the goblin looks like they were dead for at least a week.
Okay.
And the other ones are were skeletons, so they'd been even longer.
Gentlemen, now that I've cleared out the room of traps, I believe we should investigate the door and listen through and see if there's any individuals nearby. Fortunately, we've been very quiet.
Yes, very.
Yognar will pull out his quarterstaff like a blind old man and tap it in front of him wherever he walks now. This is him 24/7 now, tapping in front of him.
Does that mean you're at the front of the party all the time?
I don't know if he's going to be the front of the party the whole time, but he will always have the stick stabbing at the ground as if it is a rat. So he's tapping the floor in front of the door. Is it okay?
Yep. It's okay.
We'll
It doesn't
move
fall.
forward. Before moving there, he'll cast guidance, get to the door, put his ear up against it, and try to listen in. Or
Okay.
if there's any keyhole to look in.
There's no keyhole. But as you listen to, I won't even ask for a perception check or anything. You don't hear anything.
Okay. Okay. There is no sounds coming from yonder. I believe it may be safe. Maneo, stand by our 2 allies over there, as I will open the door. Basically, as Yognar opens the door and moves forward, Maneo will move behind him to defend the other 2.
So
is that good with everybody? I just want to make sure that's good with everybody before he does it, but I'm just letting you know, because I can't move 2 tokens at once.
Well, you can.
Well, not in different directions.
That's what you can't do, correct.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could,
either way.
do this. Yeah.
Either way.
But yeah, either way. Is that okay with you guys? He'll open the door, and we'll play our little musical chairs.
Sure.
Do your thing.
All right. He will use his dwarven engineering to open a door.
You don't need dwarven engineering to open a door, you just need to turn the handle and push.
Sometimes you don't even need to do that.
That's the dwarven engineering. Handles are tricky.
So this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still skewered in it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are long gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
So when you say 3 doors, including the one we came in from, right? Because I only see 2 other ones. Okay.
There's one where you come from. That makes 3.
Okay. Quickly looking upwards, is there anything else that I can see? Namely, looking for anything dangerous that may fall upon us, as this is a dilapidated structure.
With your stone cutting, you think that it may not be best to be standing around the walls in this structure, in this, at least this area. And you can clearly see that there's rubble on the ground that have fallen over the years.
Gentlemen, be wary of the walls. Just want to make sure we scope this place out before we step in. The bodies, how do they look like they were slain?
In combat with weapons.
In combat with weapons, okay.
Well, obviously one was killed with a spear because it's still stuck onto the wall.
Still stuck onto the wall, okay. And then these 2 doors are closed. And then trying to look at the floor to see if there are any changes in how the floor, like similar to the room previous, there was a trap. There may have been some sort of difference in how the stone is worked, especially because he's a dwarf. Just trying to find any inconsistencies. Actually, with his masonry tool, I think he can actually figure that out too. Because the Ansar's Guide added a whole thing to that.
You can do a check if you like to do an investigation. Yeah. And I'll allow added for stone cutting on top of that.
Okay. So this is +4. And then 20 should be fine. I can save the guidance for something else. 20.
You don't believe that there's any trap on the floor that you're going to be walking on?
All right.
At least you can't see from this distance.
Okay. He will step forward with the quarterstaff in front of him, checking around. Seems to be safe, my friends.
You fall.
Curse my dwarven engineering!
Well, you move in. I've described the room, the bodies there.
Gentlemen, I believe the coast is clear if you would like to enter.
I was waiting for Adelaide to go straight instead of going round.
I thought about it.
It's happened before.
I knew you were waiting for it. I was gonna actually jump. I was gonna jump over it. Is what I was actually going to do, and I'm like, he's probably gonna make me roll a check.
Yeah. Yep. When there's danger, roll a check. So you're inside this, what was once a tower. It is now sunken into the ground. There's 4 bodies, 3 on the floor, 1 still stuck to the wall.
Let's take a look at these bodies, see if there's anything useful we can take off of them.
So the bodies seem to have been killed in combat with sharp weapons.
Okay.
Let's see. Do it that way? This way. On the bodies is 39 silver.
So almost 4 gold.
Now, gentlemen, I will help you take care of this monetary value, and we will be sure to distribute them evenly at the end of our times here. As he begins to collect the 39 silver.
And that's just the ones on the ground. That's not including the body stuck onto the wall.
Okay. These spears, are they like spears? Are they javelins? What exactly are they?
There's only 1 spear, and that's the one stuck on the wall.
Okay.
Through the body.
Okay.
And
but it's a spear, not a javelin.
It's a spear.
Okay. Let's take a look at the bodies on the walls, see if they have anything.
Yep.
Still find it weird how spears aren't reach.
I know, right?
They're short spear. There's a variety of short and long. Yes.
Oh, it's a short spear. Okay.
Yeah. So you have a look at the body on the wall. As you're looking at it more carefully, the spear itself is certainly not goblin made. It's a bit more. It's quite more refined, more civilized than that. Can I get a perception, please, though? From the person investigating. A perception or investigation, either one's okay, because you... Okay.
20.
You notice that there's a word written behind it, though. Behind the body.
Okay.
But without removing the spear and thus removing the body, you're not going to be able to get to it.
Maneo, my tall and muscular friend, help me with this spear. And instead of helping, he just lets him do it for him.
Oh yeah, not Ice, the tall and muscular friend.
You are hurt, my friend. I would hate to impose upon you.
And if it's a trap, then Manu gets the danger. I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
So Manu will be over here, dealing with that. Is anyone else anywhere in the room?
I mean, now that you say it that way,
I'm gonna.
Now that you say it that way, we're gonna have Maneo tie a rope to it, nice and taut, move back, and then yank it out.
You think because it's like refined, it's like it won't rip enough for a rope to tie it to it? Like if it was dodgy and if it was like rough wood, like the rope would grip it a lot better. But you think that because it's like a nice spear and the haft of that is actually polished and it's going to slip if the rope is put on.
But it probably still has a hilt, right? With like some sort of indentation? Or like the top of the spear?
In the body.
Where it's like a pointed? Oh, it's
That's
inside
in the body and in the wall.
Yeah. The body is stabbed into the wall with the head of the spear.
I mean...
Adelard's just gonna curse to himself and make his way over to Maneo and grab part of the spear and look at Maneo and go, on 3.
Okay.
And if... Yep. Do you roll?
Caution to the wind.
What are we rolling?
That'd be a strength.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally a strength. It's stuck into the wall. And with the 2 people helping, even with the -1 for strength, ouch.
Wow.
But it was a critical, so...
Yep.
You do It takes a lot of work to get out. You think that the previous person just left in because they couldn't get it out after stabbing through. You pull out the spear, and the body just drops off the wall. And in front of you, covered in blood, is a strange word, which, I don't know, what do people speak? Can you read it? Can anyone read Draconic?
If I remember right, no.
Nope.
Not Draconic.
Nope.
Then there's a word there that you cannot read.
Okay.
Seems like Maneo cannot either.
Can we write down this word in a journal though? Just like copy it down?
You can keep it down in a journal. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah. But if we find someone that can read Draconic, but we'll just write it down in a journal. Just to have
up later and can comprehend languages.
Right. All right. But I guess Maneo has a spear now.
Yep.
And we'll take a look at the body at the wall.
Looks like it died violently.
There's nothing else on him?
No.
Okay.
And no gold or silver.
If there's a spear, Adelard will want to take that.
Okay, take it.
Yeah, you know how to spear.
I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna poke the ground when I need to.
Sounds good.
So you're in a room with three exits, one of which you came into. So what would you like to do?
Gentlemen, which way should we go? And keep in mind that we should give the rooms a listen into.
I think the trick with mazes is to always go left.
Capital idea, Ice. To the left we shall go. Yognar will head up to the door and try to take a listen, casting guidance beforehand.
Okay, do it.
Okay, so I'll step over here. Roll me them bones.
Hang on a second. That was the door there, right?
There's a door here.
Yeah.
And the guy with the spear was right there?
Next to it.
Adelard's gonna say, "Don't move," and he's gonna go and kind of eyeball to the other side of the room, and go and take a look and see if there's something over there, because he fears there might be a trap.
Oh, you think the door opened and something came over
that?
like that?
That's what Adelard is thinking.
Okay.
An investigation, please. Wow, everyone's so paranoid. Throw a trap at them at the front entrance and they're just like...
Yeah.
Again, dichotomy of information. You know everything, we don't. And as anytime we go, I walk forward without doing the things I assume I would do. Yep. Well, you die.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary on that wall. You don't seem to see anything which would have any hole big enough or shaped enough that directly goes towards there. Although you do notice that the wall is crumbling in quite a few places, and so there's gaps in it.
It's either we're too cautious or not cautious enough. There's no in between with players.
I mean, I would be fine with being too cautious, because not cautious means we get hurt. Too cautious just makes us look like idiots.
Adelard is going to duck. Adelard's...
You're going to duck? Yep.
Adelard's going to crouch and go, "Okay, you can open it now."
Gonna listen in first?
Yep.
With that good old-fashioned perception and godance. A sweet, sweet, sweet roll.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the door. You think it's clear.
So clear, totally safe and wonderful. I'm gonna open it where y'all wanna be standing. My friend Ice, I recommend you not be in the line sight of the door as it opens.
Sure.
Same to you, Adelan, same to you.
Adelard's gonna stand right there, just with the one door, and like I'll press up against the wall. I don't care.
Can I get a perception, please, from Adelard and Ice atop the mountain?
Deception?
But yeah.
Perception. Not deception.
Oh, perception. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, that's a better roll. That's a much better roll.
Okay. So, as Yongla is opening the door, and in fact opens the door.
Oh, I didn't say I was opening the door yet.
Oh, okay. I'll close it then.
Yeah. I was just
You
making
didn't
sure
say
they were in
anything?
position first.
Didn't see anything.
Okay.
Do you notice? Well, Ice and Adelard notices that there's seems to be something, a discrepancy on this wall over here.
There seems to be something up at the wall over here.
Yognar, like midway through the dwarven engineering way of opening doors. Oh, what is it, Ice?
There's something up at the wall.
Well, what is in the up of it?
See, like the outline of the blocks seem to be a bit cleaner, and like there's a little bit of scraping on the floor type situation happening.
You dwarf, you're good with your rocks. Take a look at this.
I mean, it's going to be terribly difficult for me to reinstart the dwarven engineering process, but let me take a gander over here. He takes out his journal and begins to write down the markings.
There's no real markings. It just seems odd. It seems off.
Oh, it just seems odd.
Yeah.
He's going to ask Ice to step away. He's going to take the quarterstaff and kind of like prod at it a bit.
Okay. Okay, so you start prodding, and you start prodding some of the blocks of the main stuff of the wall. And after a few prods, a spike sticks out.
Oh!
Right next to the block that you prodded, and then it retracts, and you see that on the spike, it only goes out about this far, but you see on the spike that it's coated with something that's long ago rotted, so it's now more covered in mold than anything serious. And as you do that, the door opens.
Oh, this door opens?
No, this door opens.
Oh.
Door opens. The secret door opens. Okay.
Oh, good golly gee. Ice and Adelard, good on you. You may have been dwarves in another life.
Doubtfully so, but should we see where this leads?
I promise you two, the spoils will be yours, but I wish you had not moved there because it's a danger in your life.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Ice, I will miss you thoroughly.
It'll be fine. I got my shield up.
I will give you the kindest eulogy ever done by a dwarf to a tabaxi.
Before that happened, Adelard was gonna say in Dwarvish, "Well done."
I keep rolling twos. Not nat ones, but twos.
You know what? Initiative isn't okay. Stop rolling 22s. Oh no, that was us. Thank goodness. We're good.
Yes. Yeah, that was on us.
Thank goodness.
No, all minus low except for Ice. But then again, Ice is close.
Yep. Yay.
Yay, being close. Adelard, you are first to react as you can see into the corner what awaits in that room.
I am first to react. Adelard is going to. Can I see anyone through there?
So this long damp, this pocket chamber is damp and cold, and you can see from your angle 3 long dead skeleton archers slumped against the rubble, and what looks to be maybe arrow slits against the wall that have long since been sealed. But as the door opens, you see them start getting back up and drawing their weapons.
Okay. I'm going to take one step there. I'm going to throw the spear through the doorway at whatever one I can see, which is
Either one.
maybe that one or that one.
Yeah, either one's okay.
Okay. So I'm going to throw the spear at it. We'll see what happens. Absolutely nothing happens.
You poor thing.
And then I'm going to, with, how much more movement do I have? I have 20, no.
You moved 5 feet.
Lots. You've got 5 feet of
Yes.
you've done. So 25, 30, 40. I don't know.
Yeah. My movement wasn't set right. We're good now. I'm going to run to this other door up there. And I'm going to go right here. And
there are 18 more skeleton archers.
There might be. But I'm assuming to open the door is going to be an action. So I will just sit here and wait.
Okay.
Keep yelling.
You can open the door if you wanted to. If it's not locked. No? Okay.
There are now 3 skeletons and 4 goblins. Have at thee.
Okay, Manu. What will...
Well, I think it's important to tell us that we all know that Maneo's deep backstory that we've all been informed about. He is deathly terrified of skeletons, so he breaks into a rage and rushes in.
I can't really remember that, but it could be. Okay.
I mean, I just made it up, so it has to be true.
The problem is that he doesn't have much sight, saying he doesn't actually have sight.
Oh, that's true. All right. Actually, so he has no idea what's going on.
Aliad
So
had
he
the
will
sight.
He will walk over, see what's happening, and then break into a rage.
Yeah. So
Cautious rage.
yeah, Aliad can't see anything in there. If you do Control L, he can't actually see anything.
Yeah.
Because all the light's coming off. So, Manio can't see anything because Aliad has got the light.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I can see because of mine.
Because of
I
your
see.
character, yeah.
Yep. Never mind.
Control
shoot,
L.
what can he do? Yeah. So he wouldn't be able to do that anyway. Well, this is a bit of a predicament.
Yeah. Dynamic lighting. I love it.
Humans. What can you do?
Yeah. No, I only failed to realize it because of Yognard's vision.
Yeah.
No, because I have full illumination from Yognar, which makes it look like Maneo has full illumination too. I guess he will hold and
what would he do?
He'll move here. You fired in there, so I guess
Keep in
he's
mind,
waiting
he
for
saw me throw a spear.
Yeah,
at the
he
door.
saw you something, so he's gonna hold
I
an
did.
action. He's
He
gonna hold
knows
an action.
something's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna hold an action to throw a javelin for the first creature that isn't Yognar to step out of here.
Okay.
And ice. You know, anyone bad looking.
Anyone not friendly. Okay. Yognar, what would you do?
I'm gonna step over here. 3 individuals. This does not seem to be good for us. If they step over here, can they exit the room?
You think
With
that-
Yognar standing where he is.
I'm going to say yes because that's exactly what I would be doing.
Okay. So then if I step here, they cannot exit the room, correct?
No,
But you will be taking full attacks.
yeah.
I mean, I can take a dodge action and
Yeah.
hold them there for a bit. And if I really want to be cheeky, I can cast Sanctuary. It just depends on how much resources do we want to put into this.
Every time I hear Sanctuary, I immediately think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Sanctuary.
I think of Bardic Immunity from Journey Quest.
But yeah, I will. Yugnar will take the dodge action, putting up his shield. Begone, foul undead! Your money is not. Well, actually, you could if you want to buy stuff. And he mumbles off and takes a dodge action.
Okay. So taking dodge action, and so they're going to try to attack you. Alright, which one's which one?
Actually, isn't Yognar like half the height of them?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go on. He has a mohawk that's 4 feet tall.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so skeleton coming in to attack you. With short sword.
It would have disadvantage, but yeah, an 11 would miss.
Still miss.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's get that disadvantage put up there. So, second one tries to do it from a corner, or on the edge. And I'm guessing that's a miss.
It's a miss. AC 14.
And the third one moves to here and can't get you, so draws his bow.
Yeah.
But not at you.
Yeah.
And fires at ice.
20? I'm down.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just responding to chat's call for TPK.
Yeah.
Of which it's your go.
Yay.
Just roll a natural 20.
3.
That's okay, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
I couldn't not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Adelard, you're at the other door to the room.
I should have healed myself earlier.
Yeah, so I'm going to... Can I stand off to the side of the door? I don't want to stand directly in front of it. And I just want to, like, press against the wall and reach and just, like, open the door. I want to see what happens.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait, take a second. What are you doing?
I want to run. I've already said it.
Can we talk about this?
Said it.
Because I feel like you've made a terrible mistake.
I've already said it. It is.
No, we can take it back. We can take
I
it
might
back.
have, but I've already said it.
Oh my goodness! You could run to the other door, which we've cleared out.
It's pick a door, really.
We didn't open the other one.
No, the door we
yet.
previously came from. The door that we know is safe. Why would you go somewhere you don't know where is safe if you're running away?
It's fine.
The door opens.
We'll be fine.
I'm gonna peek around the corner. What do I see? If I just do that.
You see an old hallway, a door at the end, 2 doors further on either side. It looks empty and looks like it hasn't been used for some time.
I'm gonna step into the room and I'm gonna yell at them to get the hell in here and grab ice.
Be fine.
Actually,
we're fine.
I probably have enough movement that I could probably run back to ice and maybe start dragging him. I wouldn't be able to do much because I've already used my action.
Well, are you able to drag over 330 pounds?
You're a tabaxi. How heavy are you?
He's 6'2" and made of pure muscle.
And
yeah,
armor.
but their bones are like damn near hollow, aren't they? I thought the back.
No, that's a bird.
All but super light.
That's an Akara? Yeah.
Aarakocra.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes.
Yep.
That is also taking into account all those items.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would. It would be. I probably would not be able to do that at a -1 strength.
Yeah.
But I can sure help. I can help with
just slap him a
emotional
bit. It's
support.
fine.
I can do that. Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, medicine check for stability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that, but I've already used the action to open the door. So unless you're going to let me use a bonus action, then
I'll allow the bonus action for the door.
Technically, opening the door is an item interaction.
Technicalities are...
Yeah. So
I do what DM says. All right. Yeah, I'll try and help stabilize them.
Pulls out a scalpel.
Am I doing it right?
Remember what you said before the game? You're either trying for the deathless or the biggest amount of deaths. So at least try for the deathless first.
So now I'm unconscious for 1d4 hours. But
so,
stable.
Stable. Well, no, you'll come back. I'm okay if you're missing this combat bit, coming back. after the combat because they don't need that sleepy all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adelaide, you've actually helped. Yay! It took a
This
lot
feels
more
oddly
persuasion.
familiar.
Took a lot more persuasion than needed to. Manio, what are we up to?
Menu's gonna try and look inside. Can Menu see inside?
He can see what he can see.
I cannot see what it will. I can do this. Yeah, he can see inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He will take the javelin that he had so carefully prepared, and now, if there are enemies in the way, can he fire at the one behind or only in the one in front?
You can fight. You can do the one behind if you need it. Actually, like
Okay,
he's
so
done. He's actually.
There's no penalty for that.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so they can do the same too then.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. He will toss a javelin in there. That's gonna hit no one.
No, that's not going to hit anybody.
That's unfortunate. That's all he can do, I guess.
Okay, Yogna.
Action to dodge. Do we want to bring back ice now? Because we can use a healing word, and I'll have one more spell to use later.
I mean,
Your spell's your call.
what?
Does ice have ranged attacks?
Hand axes.
Hand axes. Okay. Yeah, I think we need the action economy. It would be fruitless to try and save it and then only to hurt ourselves, so I might as well use at least one spell.
Once one person goes
You
down,
heal for 6.
people start going down.
Yeah.
Yep. So 6 health. He's prone on the ground still though, and Yognar took the dodge action, and that is his turn.
So did you move out of there to do that?
No, it's healing word.
Oh,
Can
healing
be
word,
done
gotcha.
at a range.
Yeah.
If only I
heard
got
you.
one more, I could keep one play on hands if I had to use it.
Yeah. There you go. Cool. So skeleton attacks are 2 on Yogna and 1. He's going to be shot over the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage short sword attacks. Lots of dice going everywhere, and
Ooh, now.
Yeah, those are 2 misses.
with a natural 1 in there too. And the last one is the bow shot over top. This
At
one's going to go
Maneo?
Mano, yeah,
Okay.
because he's his biggest
Yep.
thing in the room. Did it even come through? No.
No, I didn't see it.
Press a button. There we go. Cool.
8.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's not
8 to hit with 8 damage.
Oh, jeez. That's
Ice.
a lot of damage.
You're back up.
I'll use half my movement to, stand up. And then I'll, I wonder if I could, yeah, I could still see things if I move there.
These things are rather mean. So, you deserve to take one of these.
Is it 12?
Let's check.
This.
The 12 does not hit. It bounces off their makeshift armor
Dang.
and their
Oh my
rotting
goodness.
Dang.
bones. Adelaide. I'll get it right at some point. Olive, what are you up to? Are you running away again?
I don't know what I could do from there. And I can't really.
You got darts.
I do have darts. I just don't know if I'd be able to throw them through that many people.
We already are, so yes,
Yeah.
you can.
It'd probably.
Hmm.
Yeah. Alrighty, we'll dart it up.
Because they're shooting back out.
Nice.
All right.
Adelaide
hits-
darting
the one
all
in the
over the
front.
place.
Hits do your
Got
damage.
the one in the front. And
Nice.
Damage.
I mean, it says bludgeoning, but we know it's a dart.
Yeah.
Piercing.
Finally, they take their first damage.
Yeah.
And if this was Pathfinder, they would have taken 1 damage because piercing. But it's not Pathfinder. Okay, so Manio.
This is the one that got hurt, or is it this one? I can't tell.
The front one.
Front one.
I
Closest.
hit the
Okay.
one in the front.
Okay. The only thing he can do is a javelin. Targeting the one in front. My dude.
Nope.
We're bad at this.
I know.
Bad. We're not good.
Okay, we'll move through to Yognar. What are you up to? Taking dodge? Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like most of our time is going to be spent missing in this.
I know,
They're
right?
doing the same.
Oh my god. Yeah, but at least we're taking the dodge action to make it hard on them. We're just rolling like shit.
15?
The first one misses, but the second one hits, dealing
8
8
damage.
points
of damage.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And the bow
Alright.
shot goes overhead towards our barbarian. Again, it didn't shoot, but let's try again. Sure, there's pills for that.
Okay,
Misses.
that misses.
Yep. It's all 3 skeletons in one. Done. Ice.
Yep. I'm gonna try and throw another hand axe. My only other one.
Oh, that was max damage. Unlucky. Oh,
I think a 20 hits.
thank goodness.
Yes.
This front one still.
Fun one.
Yep.
Okay, do you want the good
4
or the
damage.
bad news?
Is it on 1 HP?
No, the good news is you're helping. The bad news is you're not killing them yet.
That's okay. Adlard's got this. Adlard's got this. Don't worry about it.
Go for it, Adelaide. Go for it, Olive. Come on, you can do this.
Adelard's gonna throw another dart, because what else can he do? The one in the front.
Wow. This is not where I was expecting the toughness to go through. We'll move on. Manuel.
I think he has 2 more javelins.
Yeah, he's thrown 2 already.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Finally.
goodness.
So I was off by 1 with that 12.
Pretty
Oh,
much
no
all of
rage.
this.
No
Didn't
rage.
you
Just
say-
just a 9
didn't-
damage.
Didn't she say he did rage?
No, that's when I
No.
thought he could run in
That
there.
was before when he thought
Oh,
he
Yeah,
could see.
right.
because I had a wrong
Yeah.
visual of his sight. So 9
Finally.
damage.
So he hasn't
Finally.
raged yet then, which is a surprise.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
take the skeleton down, he starts crumpling.
Okay. Now the question is, does he run in and rage to get hit, or does he let Yognar continue to dodge?
That's more your. You can stop him
Yeah.
from going through your square.
No,
So
no,
Yognar
I'm
can stop
I'm
him
posing
from-
the question to the
Yeah.
party.
Hmm.
Because after this, we may have to take a short rest to heal, because enough of us for damage.
Or a
we
long
might.
rest.
Yeah, or a long rest.
You know. I mean, if we do a long rest, we might as well just burn our resources. Actually, that is a good question. How do short rests and long rests work in this area? Do we set up watches? What's going on?
Because random encounters are random, I don't do them. Because this is a standardized dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay,
But there is time.
so we can. So there is time to take, unless we're like in a dangerous area with like there's an enemy next door to us.
And you also have finite resources such as torches.
Yeah.
Okay. How many torches do we have?
A lot, but they're
We've got, like,
finite.
I mean, I grabbed a piece of wood, so I still have
Okay.
torch in my pack.
No, I'm just getting a sense of what we can do.
Yeah. Almost
Um,
everyone starts with 10 torches each.
Yeah, so because we want to not get a TPK, he's going to run in and he's going to rage.
Hmm.
We'll take damage across the board. Okay, that's his turn.
So what's your turn?
Yognar is going to toll the bells at the guy all the way in the back here. DC 13 or take 8 damage. I'm so glad it's not the D10.
Yeah.
Or D12, I should say. Alright. DC 13 on this bad boy. Wisdom save.
Nat 20. A -1 on Wiz saves, and still they get a nat 20.
Not a single enemy has taken damage from this bell. Oh, I figured it out. The bell is out of tune as he wipes his corporeal bell. It should work next time, boys. And he's just gonna fall prone on the ground.
Prone, you say? Really?
Yeah, because range. Well, this guy. Well, can this guy even hit?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he can hit him.
Because you.
Yeah, I forgot he can hit him. I mean, he's in a bad situation. I should have. If I realized he could still hit him, I would have taken a disengage action. I mean, it's either take 1 attack or 2 attacks if they're assholes. So I might as well just take 1 attack and risk it to move away. So he's going to move away. Take a provoking attack of opportunity.
Okay. This time not at a disadvantage.
Yep, just a flat roll.
Just a nat 20.
Yep.
That would be our luck.
I mean, if
Okay,
he hits,
try
it
that
doesn't
again.
matter.
Mm. Yeah.
There you go. I pressed it.
Yeah, he hits. He's down.
Oh.
God, we're rolling so bad.
I know, isn't it
How
fun?
did he get an attack of opportunity from that?
Because he was trying to move our
Because he can-
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach.
I wanted to not risk
That
2
one.
attacks instead of 1 attack. But I lost.
I can't see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's his turn.
Yeah, your light doesn't go around the corner. But there's certainly one there. There's actually 15 in there, you just can't see them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So this
So
one
I was
can
right
take
with
off-
the 18 skeletons.
Okay, so 2 attacks. Now I could be a really, really bastard DM and just do like hit people when they're down, but no, that's not.
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
know
let
if
you
they're
bleed
smart
out.
enough.
We'll let you bleed out. It's worse for you. Okay, so 2 short spear, short sword attacks. 2, not 3. First 2. 19.
14. 14 hits.
19 and
dealing.
10. Oh wait, no, it is. It is. Yes, it's 14 and 10.
Yeah, I thought the 19 was on Yognar.
was,
Yeah,
yeah.
10 and 14. Yeah, so the 7 hits, 7 damage, so it's reduced down to 3 damage because you reduced
Oh,
in
yeah.
half. Okay. Wait, why is he at 8 health? No.
'Cause
hold
I
on,
just did
that's not
that.
Right. Well, it's only
15.
3 damage though because he's raging.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yep. There we go.
So he
Yeah,
should be at
good.
a. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay.
Nice. Another of
So
your
I'm-
companions just dropped.
I'm sure I could drag Yognar with my strength.
Yes. No check
I
allowed
will
or needed.
step back a couple feet. So just drag him here with me.
You are an odd, slightly rude little friend, but I will not allow you to die here.
And just 1 point away on hands.
Bah! Have I been touched by an angel? Oh
no,
no.
you've been slapped by an ice.
I'll take it.
So that's my turn.
Yep. Adelard. Olive.
All right, Adelard is going to just curse under his breath, dive right in, and take 2 unarmed strikes at that guy right there.
Oof.
Second
11
one
out of
hits.
6.
In another world.
All right.
Was it the bottom
In a
one? I
world-
wasn't paying attention.
Sorry?
Was it the bottom one? Oh no, it was the close.
No, you
yeah.
can only hit
One
this
right
one.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just that one there.
Yep. So distractions.
All right, so that's the 6, and then I'm going to take a step off to the side so he can hit.
Okay. Our barbarian who's in the middle of the shit.
Yep. He's gonna attack the one that Adelar attacked.
8 and 9. Oh.
No.
Let's move on.
God. I roll like
Our cleric.
such butter.
Okay.
Alright. He stands up. Oh shoot! If he stands up and moves here, that's all of his movement. So he's gonna stand up, move here. Okay, he can see that guy. He's going to cast Toll of the Dead. Now that he fixed the tuning on it, for 6 damage, and then he's going to move away, so he's out of vision.
DC 13. 1.
Hey, look at that!
Was it the bottom?
Finally,
It's one
one
way
of
to
them
fix the
hits.
tuning.
The bottom
Or
one?
bam! Yep, bottom one. That's the only one he could see from that angle.
Oh, what a shame.
The one that hasn't been hurt yet?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah, hasn't been hurt. So 6 damage.
What am I? 6, 13. Yep, gotcha.
It's always great when you roll higher damage on the D8.
I know, right?
And skeletons goes 1, 2. They still only have 1 target. Although I could probably move to flank. That would be mean.
How can they move to flank? Oh my god, a
Oh
crit.
no!
Yeah.
That's 10 damage. Halved on the barbarian.
Yeah, so that's going to be -3, and then -5. I'm so glad I had him rage. All right.
Yeah, that's bad. It was good
Excuse
timing
me.
for rage though. Ice.
So, the one in the corner, if Ice decides to move over here. Oh yeah, this one's still alive, huh?
Yeah.
Then I will go ahead, and because I got my shield up, I can't two-hand it, I'll swing with my longsword. 12 again.
I think that misses.
Yeah, it's AC 13.
Yeah, they're 13s.
Oh my goodness. All right.
So either I'm rolling 2s, or I'm getting 1 below the AC. I understand.
Okay. Olive. Shouldn't be this hard. Just want to point that out.
Adelard is going to look up and glare at Ice and go, "What are you doing?" And
It's
that
fine.
will be his turn.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Manny.
Because he
No, he's-
can't do anything. He's
Manio.
stuck.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, he's going to swing, and he's going to strike at the one he tried to hit before.
No.
Well, I was
Alright.
I was kinda expecting one to be able to die here,
Yeah.
so that Ice could then move in, and
yeah,
then
roll here.
yeah.
We're going to try to attack this one.
Total the bills.
Yep.
4.
4 damage, great.
12.
No damage. Oh, well, it's the minus.
No, it missed.
Yeah,
No. He failed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he failed. Yeah, it's the
Alright.
-1.
so
Yep.
4 damage.
That was his action. Now, as his bonus action, he is going to cast Healing Word on our dear friend Maneo
Mm.
for 4 health. And he's going to duck away. Is that a 1? That's a 1. Attaboy. This is good. This is good. God, good.
Mm.
All right.
We're so bad.
But I've doubled his health. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
I've doubled his health.
Doubled his health with a
He
4.
technically has 16 health. That's his turn.
Yep, moving to the skeletons attack. Shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah.
They
Don't
have
blame
damage-
us.
Blame the dice.
I know. They
We
don't
need-
have damage reduction.
Blame the dice. They're digital.
20 and 21.
All right, so 1 damage and 2 damage, so a total of 3 damage. I'm glad I
He's on
healed him.
5.
He has
Yeah.
some 5 instead of 1.
Ice.
All right, Ice, I believe in you.
All right, I can try. Who knows if I'll do it? 14. I do 6 damage
Hey.
to this one.
Yay! He hasn't
Yay.
been hurt. Oh no, he had been hurt.
He had been hurt
Yeah.
by Adelard.
Yep. Adelard. Olive?
All right. Adelard is going to just peek over here behind Ice. Maybe take a step that way. And if I can, I think I'd be able to dart that one in the corner from here.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Just throwing between Ice's legs.
If you can hit.
Oh.
And I don't think that
No,
does
it's
anything.
not. Nope. Okay. Next, back to Manio.
I mean, he's gonna swing and he's gonna try to hit.
Better.
Let's guarantee the one that's like dying, because I swear he's gonna roll min damage and it's not gonna kill. Wait, why did I click dagger? No, great swords. Yeah. I mean, they both technically hit, but I meant to do the great swords.
Yep. Great sword hits.
God, that's so much overkill.
14 damage.
Which one was that one?
Yeah.
The
that was
one that's almost dead.
The one that's almost dead.
Yeah.
We should have answered differently, but yeah.
Yeah.
As the
We could have
bones go
lied.
flying and shatter on the wall.
Hey, I just want you to know, even though we're doing horrible with luck, we are honest. Keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
We're nice.
That's
We're
his turn.
nice as we're all slowly dying.
Yognar's turn.
Only slowly dying, though, at least.
By the power of my angry father, go to sleep. 1 damage.
DC
Not
13.
even worth it.
1 damage.
Well, it depends on how much they've got left.
It's got more than 1.
True, but it would have been funny if it that didn't roll. Oh, it's rolling.
No, it doesn't
Succeeds
matter.
anyways.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. This is why I hate spells that require a DC check.
DC check, and if it's a success, it doesn't even do anything anyways.
Alright, that's his turn.
Okay. We've done that, and so it's Skeleton's go, is it? Yep. One skeleton, that is.
Oh no!
He's still up. He's still up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Our strategy is so strong that even luck is not going to take us down, guys, okay?
3
We got
damage.
this. 3 damage. He's at 2 health.
2 HP.
Don't jinx it.
I just before the dice came up as a 20, I just saw the 2 damage dice and like, I know what that means. Nice.
So I could step in here, couldn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I could just move here.
Yes.
Because this isn't Pathfinder, of course.
No.
And then I'll just try. I'll try. 13, 6 damage.
Yes, and dead.
Yay! I did it! I killed something as the pacifist paladin.
Do I think pacifist is going to work for you very well?
No. Well, they're hurting my little friends, so I need to hurt them.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that one shot him first.
We're going to quickly walk in here, close that door, go back here and say, Gentlemen, I believe it's a good time to go to bed.
Where are you sleeping?
I would suggest in this room.
I would suggest where the skeletons were.
I'm afraid that is a one-way door that cannot be opened from the inside, my dear friend. So I would recommend the previous room, keeping in mind a certain location.
So
however,
are we not even going to? Yeah, we should.
No,
probably
we're
search
going to
this room
take these
first.
bodies and take them for what they're worth.
So you're going to loot.
Yes.
Okay.
Should probably also just search the room.
Yes, that
let's
too.
see this.
I will gladly give you the guidance of All-Father Moradin. That is a lot of dice being rolled.
So there's 17 silver on the skeletons. They look like they were once actually. Okay, more dice is not rolling for me. They look like they were once like this would have been a parapet or a guard room, but you can see where the arrow slits have crumbled and been crushed, and as when the tower fell, or the complex fell, they got stuck and locked in here.
They were severely underpaid.
No, right. between this silver and the previous silver, we have 56 total, which divides into an even 14. So Yognar will begin to distribute that among the party.
Yeah, and there's also 16 gold, and
oh damn,
60 arrows.
Okay, so 16 gold divides evenly among us to 4 gold each.
And
I think
we'll
at this
have a
point
break.
it's
4 gold.
yeah, and I think we'll be in the other room taking a long rest. So after the break, we'll come back from a long rest.
So we'll take a
Sounds
break
good.
here. This is our halfway mark on our first episode. I just want to point this out that this is the first episode of 4. We've done 1 room. Just pointing that out there. We've done 1 room for that first section. So
Hopefully our luck
there's
improves.
paranoid, and then there's you do need to get a move on. Just
Have you seen the rolls we've been getting?
I know.
Okay,
It's been
We
horrible.
might need to run.
we're
this.
not trying to slow this down. We also don't want to die.
Yeah, but there is an end cap.
Yep.
So they may be the first group to actually get through the single class, or in this case multi-class, without a single death. But I don't think they're getting through it at this pace. So we'll take a break. Thank you everyone for your support in chat and everything, and the follows, etc. We will be back shortly, and hopefully we'll get closer to that TPK, which everyone has been demanding in chat all this time.
Evil.
Yeah, very, very
I disagree
evil.
with chat. Sorry, chat.
So we're going to have we'll just get let's get a hobgoblin bar fight for our break sounds. So we'll be back shortly. Enjoy the music from Syrinscape, and we'll hopefully get some deaths or some better rolls from the players, because it's been very one-sided. So stick around. Hello, I'm frozen. Oh no, hold on a moment. There we go, I'm back. So welcome back. We're into our second part of the multi-class challenge, our reboot of our single class challenge, and we're going to try to get through a few more rooms. Our players are going to have a little bit of rest with their characters are going to have a little bit of rest, and we're going to continue on and see how we're going. So the story of this is we're going to have, by 3rd level, all 12 classes being used, i.e. every character will be multi-class, and they're only going to have the power of level 1 on each of those classes, which for some classes is really, really, really bad. Others are less so. It's just it all depends, but they've got an interesting combination of what they're going to work into. And so let's go in back to our three cast members after our long rest, and we'll stop the bugbear battle. There we go.
Oh man, they've been upgrading from hobgoblins to bugbears.
Well, the hobgoblins,
Run
there's one of the
goblins.
two. So you're in the depths of the dungeon, well, the outside of it. Carefully avoiding the trapdoor in the center of the room.
Very good. One thing I would like to mention, during the long rest, would it be possible for Yognar to use mending on any of the equipment we found to bring it back to a functioning state?
The bows, if you wanted to use them, would certainly need that.
Okay, yes.
As well as almost all of those arrows which were also taken. Looked very fragile. All except for one.
No.
Okay. Then yes, I would like to do that for any of the equipment that we've found, just to make sure that it is up to snuff.
None of us have detect magic, do we?
I was actually going to say, as a ritual, I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Oh.
If you've got it, you can do it.
I do. So any chance that I can get while we're safe, I will use that as a ritual. I made a couple of mistakes in my character. One being I forgot Disciple of Life. We should have been healing for more. And then two, I forgot that I had domain spells pre-prepared. So my spell preparation has increased substantially.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So with those things out of the way, and I'm going to modify my healings to function properly. But with that, I'm going to put an aura around Yognar for 30 feet for the detect magic.
Oh, jeez.
Now, gentlemen, it seems that this Sunless Citadel that we have encountered ourselves in has shown itself to bear some sharp teeth. I think we should be a little bit more strategic in our plannings. I think that Maneo and myself should be in the front. Adelard, you are a quick fella, but you seem to be light on constitution. I would recommend that you be in the middle with us following you from behind. Does that sound reasonable, gentlemen?
Makes no difference to me. I just want to get out of here.
Oh, we all do, my friend. We all do.
I suppose I can protect you all better from the back for back attacks. It is an acceptable compromise.
Yes. And myself and Maneo will take the front. I have a stick. I will keep a lookout, and Maneo, our gentle friend, will pounce out like a wolf, and to any kind of danger.
Just of note.
All right. Oh, yeah.
One of those arrows is magical.
Oh, it seems to me that one of these arrows is magical. Thanks to my magical detection, called being a dwarf. Who's going to take these bows? I am not. Oh, good music. I am not very good with firing a bow. But I think that Ice, Adelard, and Maneo, you all would be better suited for these bows.
I would equally be able to. I would equally be able to shoot an arrow as I am able to swing my sword, which recently seems to be horrible.
I believe in you. We're getting warmed up. What about you, Adelard? Can you use one of these? A short bow, was it? Or
Yeah.
long bow?
Short bows.
Short bow, I can.
Are you able to use this short bow?
Yeah.
Adelard?
I'll make use.
Fantastic. And Maneo, here you go as well. How many arrows do we have total?
59 and 1 magic, so 60 total.
60 total. Who would like to hold on to this magical arrow? Can I use the action of the detect magic to determine what school of magic this arrow may
What
have?
is it evocation? I think that's
Okay,
the standard.
evocation. Okay. Well, I think we should divide these items.
Or enchantment. That's the
20 each. However, who would like to take the arrow of magical properties?
Hand it to our tall cat friend here.
I could take it, yes.
A
It is
wonderful
shiny.
idea. Wonderful idea. All right, gentlemen. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah, let's do it. Karsh, just to proactive or retroactively, would I have been able to recover any of my darts as well?
Yes. So you're still at 9. The only one that you're not getting back is the one you threw off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, I figured that one was gone.
Yeah.
But,
And I'm guessing the same can happen with my hand axe.
Yeah.
So everyone who takes arrows gets 20, except for one person who gets 19.
Which is you, Wayward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took the extra one.
Very good.
And they also get tetanus.
Yeah.
We're finally.
Sorry, I don't
moving
have
out
lesser restoration.
Okay, so we're finally moving out of the first room. Hopefully, where are we headed? The door to the north is actually open.
Adelard, what did you see at that door to the north?
I just saw a hallway. I didn't have a chance to go in and take a look, but it's just an empty hallway with some doors at the end.
We can either take the northern way or the southern way, and I'm partial to the southern way. My dear friend Ice, would you like to join us in this room? Keep in mind for the trap that I found totally on purpose.
I was just doing a sheet things.
All right, gentlemen. Up to you, north or south?
Yeah, let's go south. Why not?
Hey, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
All right, Scooby-Doo,
I'm not
off
the first
to you.
one walking through the door anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go north, I guess, is what we decided on, right?
Okay,
Sure.
going north.
Okay. Can I collect the skulls of these people?
I think every one of them was killed so overkill that no.
Can I collect any bones off of them?
Shards of bones, yes, but I think they were really, really overkilled.
May I collect enough shards to fill a small satchel with shards and dust of bones?
Yes.
Perfect. Putting that in my character sheet. Satchel of bones.
It sounds like an
Excellent.
epic item, but it's just so mundane.
Take everything we can. All right, there seem to be 3 doors over here, gentlemen. I'm going to take a look for any oddities using my trusty stick to scout out this flooring. With the guidance of Moradin, of course.
So, do your perception or invest. Yeah.
Perception and with the guidance of Moradin. Good. We're rolling a 5. Fantastic. Phenomenal. 13.
Yay! Well, you got 13. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is perfectly safe, and I can tell you no otherwise.
And no one else is following. The paranoia is back.
I'm waiting because I want to wait and see where he goes before I walk in there.
All right, there are 3 doors. We're
I
gonna
saw
take
the way that he went, so I'm gonna sit here and wait.
We're gonna take a quick old listen on these doors over here, starting with the one closest. Moradin, guide me.
Adelard, little friend, why are you being so sluggish?
I want to see what he's gonna get himself into first. All right.
That music's really scary. Creepy, even.
Yep.
Okay, we have movement. We're almost stacking up. So
Yeah, listen in on these doors.
listening
Yeah.
on the door, yep. Do a perception. Okay, to the north
25,
door you
why
hear
not?
to the north door you hear nothing.
Okay. I'll do a separate check for each of the doors then.
Yes, please.
Okay. Each one's gonna get good old-fashioned guidance.
South door and the end door. So you don't hear anything on any of the doors. Even with your
Okay,
guidance as
so
well.
with a 21 and 24. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, the doors are silent.
Why don't you try knocking on one of them, see if you hear anything after that?
I believe knocking would give up position. I feel that slightly opening our jaw and taking a look may be more useful and beneficial for us.
I also feel like knock is too high magic for us.
It's an ancient art by the elves. Shall we open this door, gentlemen? Are you be ready?
Wayward, you've got inspiration. Thank you for that. Yes, puns almost always get inspiration in this channel.
I'll keep that in mind.
I like that.
So you're opening or are you knocking?
Opening. I don't know that spell.
It's already been said. I'm not giving it twice.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not going for it. That's not my pun. Don't worry, El. You've opened the doors.
Yeah. So you open the door and stand at the entrance of this ruined chamber. It is empty apart from rubble and litter on the floors.
Now, this whole time, Detect Magic has detected nothing?
Detected nothing.
Okay. Keeping in mind that wood and stone tends to block it.
Yeah.
Okay. Poking the floor with a stick.
The stick taps just like a floor should.
Okay. Looking around the room for anything odd.
There is nothing in this room. But just debris from the walls crumbling.
This room seems empty. Gentlemen, shall we take a look at this room, investigate it thoroughly?
Well, from all the way back here, I can't really see very well into the room. But I do see a wall.
So there's nothing odd on the walls and ceiling?
Looks like a room that has been left empty for a long time and just crumbling over time and decayed.
Okay. I mean, I could push to do more investigation, but I feel like you're guiding us to ignore the room for the sake of time.
Or maybe there's something super secret in here.
I know, right?
Who knows? Oh.
I mean, I did say I look around, and I wasn't asked for a perception check, so I'm assuming that if there was something to be found, I would have been asked for a perception check when I said I look around to further discern information from the room.
You know, lead typically blocks magic. Does that mean a person with lead poisoning is immune to magic?
No.
That's funny. Just for the sake of it, putting the quarterstaff across the walls and floor, just to see if anything is activated, and then he'll leave the room.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, the door to the west or the door to the south?
You go north, east, southwest. So south.
Gentlemen, put yourself in positions you find comfortable, for I will use my dwarven engineering to open this door.
I'm comfortable here.
Alright, it's a very complicated process, but he opens the door.
Okay, so you open the door. Don't know how complicated a door opening can be, but if you're... the door does open. This stone... Sorry. Oh, wait, no. Let's correct that. You try to open the door, and it does not open.
Gentlemen, the door, it is locked. Even my dwarven engineering is no good.
Always keep on doing that. I will point out that there's a stone relief carved on the door. The carved relief indicates a dragon like fish swimming. And the door is locked. Always miss that part.
Gentlemen, there is this odd thing. You said it's a dragon fish swimming?
Dragon like fish swimming.
Yeah, grabbed and maybe pulled or twisted.
I'm not sure. This all seems like fishy business to me.
So it's carved as a relief on the stone door. You can't get inspiration twice.
He's swimming in puns. He's gonna get as many as he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm rewarded for making puns, I already love puns to begin with.
I know, right? This is the whole session. We're not even gonna solve this. We're just gonna try and make as many puns as we can.
Yeah.
That's one way of winning. So
there's a stone door.
They didn't make it out. No one died. But man, they racked up inspiration dice.
All right. It's a relief. Pushing around in it, trying to interact with it. Can we discern any information by doing so?
You investigate and you feel that the key would probably be the best way of opening the door.
The key to opening this door would be a key. Let us make our way forward.
I'm going to ask, because there's no harm in asking. Would it be at all possible to try and pick a lock with Tinkerer's tools?
Yeah, I'll give you a disadvantage.
I figure why not ask?
Yeah.
I feel like trying to pick a lock with Tinker's...
Crouch down and try and see if you can unlock it.
May Moradin's light guide you.
I feel like trying to pick a lock with Tinker's tools is just trying to blow the lock open.
That's... hold on a second.
That's more Pathfinder.
That's not exactly Tinker's. Yeah.
No. It's closer to Alchemist Kit.
Yeah.
But it's what I think of when I hear the word Tinker.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll
or you can just try to bash it down.
Default. I mean, we could.
This is where you want
it's
to roll
supposed to be
20.
Dex attribute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Dex plus your
Tinker's
proficiency.
tools with Dex plus 1d4.
I'll also allow intelligence
At
on this
disadvantage.
one.
And
plus your
D4.
Okay.
14, that's not... 15, that's not bad.
15, I see. Oh, yeah, disadvantage, yes. Because it's creative, I'll let it slide. And even though you didn't get the DC, I like the fact that you've used this. So I'm going to reward it.
Nice.
So you open the door to find a 10 foot by 10 foot... There we go. There we go. And back to this. A 10 foot by 10 foot chamber, hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of a rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg into the floor.
Adelard's going to step back and go after you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Is there any magic in here?
Nothing is radiating magic.
Okay. Now, taking a look inside the room and using the stick, anything of note outside of this odd device over here?
The odd device is the keg. Nothing else is out of place. It just looks like it was used for brewing or spirits or something.
Okay, well, let's take a look inside of it.
It is pressurized.
It's not radiating matter.
It'll take some working to remove.
Dwarves and their kegs.
Can we see if we can get any sort of liquid out of it?
So you push it and shake it a little bit. You do hear movement inside, like a little bit of sloshing.
There seems to be something inside here. If we could only open it up.
It just takes a little bit of strength,
You need
really.
to take a look at it.
I can give a crack at it.
Yes, the two strong individuals, please go right ahead. Maneo and As. Morden's guidance.
I think Maneo actually has a higher strength score than me.
Probably. He has a 16.
Mm.
So we'll roll for him. You're helping, so advantage and then plus a d4. Alright, this is just a flat strength check, right?
Just a strength check with advantage because of the help.
Nice.
Yep, 19.
22.
22. So you open it up. It takes a bit to, like, there's pressure in there. You open it up, and suddenly the whole room, firstly, it just fills with steam, and then that steam turns cold.
Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear. As let's go to the other layer. As that figure arrives out of the steam, and if I can get that to the right layer, this is really not working today. And this one also arrives out of the steam, and they look really, really pissed off. Less from the fact that they've been freed, but more from the fact that they were trapped with each other in the same location.
Oops. Okay, that's good. So one is cold and one is hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Were they literally the AC?
Sorry?
Were they
Yeah,
the
air
air conditioning for this place?
Don't know. You don't
Maybe they were
know.
hooked up to a sauna.
So I can do a handout for the ice method and steam method. So you can have a look at that. Looks pretty much just like it is just steam in a demonic imp-like form.
Impy-looking form.
Yeah. And the others are pretty much exactly the same, but more solid in ice.
Okay. I have an idea.
So do I.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ascending order. Ice, what would you like to do? You're right there.
Oh, hello there, little elementy friends. You have been freed. You are free to go if you wish.
That's your action?
Yeah. I guess mechanically, I'll be taking the dodge action.
Oh, well. I was just wondering if you were going to do anything on top of that. Let's see how that works out. It's a bold strategy. I'll say that. So the steam method looks at you and looks at Manio and let's have a look at the lines of sight here, because there's okay, so Adelard, Manio and Ice. Okay. So and he breathes out steam from his breath. Targeted on Ice, it will hit Yonga and Adelaide. Adelard.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity saves, please.
Nice.
All right.
I have advantage on that because of the dodge action.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why didn't that roll for me?
The way it's set up is just
That's the recharge.
setting out the card, yeah. But I guess you could roll.
D8.
Well, yeah, D8, and then we'll take half of that.
Okay. Yeah, it's set to do the recharge, not for the other.
Mm-hmm.
1.
So we take 1 damage.
Okay, 1 damage.
Okay.
And then it's the Ice Method's turn. Who does the same thing, but this time at Ice and Manio.
Okay.
And Ice, are you immune to freezing? I don't know.
No.
So 15 foot
Manio.
cold, 2d4. There you go.
Thank goodness for that. So I take 4.
Oh
I
my
assume.
god, are you serious with this?
What?
Okay. You're just rolling 2
only
double
D4s.
4s.
I will say that I'm pretty sure they used to do more damage. But that's their
That's okay.
actions. Yogna.
In Primordial, he will beseech these elemental spirits. Oh, spirits of ice and steam, we mean you no harm. Please desist your attacking upon us. We only meant to free you from your confines.
Almost went French.
I know, right? Oh.
And any other
Oh.
action?
You know
Up
harm.
in the air.
Wait.
I guess he's trying to talk these creatures down.
Yeah, you would just be rolling persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay. This is my dump stat.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a +5 in persuasion, but
A 10. It's not the worst
Although
thing.
they're hearing you,
Respectful.
they're still. It's almost as if they've been in there for a long, long time. A very long time.
I hear you. I hear you. And then with a bonus action, we are going to cast Bless. We're going to bless Ice, Maneo, and I'm sorry, Adelard. I have to bless Yognar as well, because the Bless will help with his saving throw to keep up concentration. So the three of us have been blessed.
Okay, so mark it on your
You get it.
tokens.
Yeah, you get a D4 for your attack and saving throws.
D4 for attack and saving throws.
What's a holy symbol?
I like that one for Bless, but could be anything.
Okay, I'll do that one. And then I'm going to put a blue token to signify that I'm concentrating. And then if I move here, will I provoke an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, I'm going to move here and here just for the time being. And that is Yognar's turn.
Yep.
They're not happy. Attack them, attack them.
Adelard?
All right, Adelard is going to step in here, pop off 2 shots at that one.
Well, they just want to be friends. 22's a hit.
Yeah, they just want to be friends, sure. All right.
Is it 14 a hit or a miss?
14's also a hit.
Oh, the 14's a hit as well?
Yeah.
10 damage.
Okay, let's see for immunities.
Oh.
Everything just
Your
wants to be
bludgeoning?
friends.
Oh, is this your throwing
Yes.
daggers?
No, bludgeoning. Handy fisty stuff.
Okay. That was unexpected. So as you punch the ice method, it shatters. The ice starts shattering from your impact of the punches.
Right.
And it didn't
That's it.
like that. The other
It
one,
didn't
the other
like
one,
that,
the
I
other one
bet
looks
not.
over at it and starts laughing its head off, and starts pointing at it. Manio.
I'm gonna smile at the other one, and then I'm going to duck over here.
Manio's go.
Right, we're breaking into a rage, and we're giving it the old greatsword on the ice one. Just get rid of the action economy.
Oh, that's like tactics and stuff. That's not fair.
Ew. Tactics.
I know. As the ice just shatters the remaining.
Okay.
You don't
Yeah,
have to roll
I assume it
damage.
doesn't need the damage, yeah. I just did it for fun. Okay, and that is Maneo's turn. Also, Adelard, keep in mind that you have the torch that Maneo uses to see, I guess, because Maneo can't see, apparently.
Oh yeah.
What is
Manio? The room is totally
that
dark
is
from here.
right, isn't it?
Yeah.
The room is absolutely totally dark. He cannot see the target at all.
I mean, he can still swing blindly. With a disadvantage, he still hits.
With the disadvantage, he still hits though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep that in mind that you're his
Yeah,
vision.
I forgot
for the
about
time
that.
Mm-hmm.
being. Yeah.
Yeah. But he does hit. Like the disadvantage will still hit. Ice.
Okay.
I am sorry, little elementary friends. Maybe in another life we could have shared stories.
And longsword attack. That's
that
got bless
critical?
automatically.
Oh, bless on
No.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think a 10 hits.
Oh, hold on. Why do you
Steam.
have advantage? Oh, wait, no, that's not advantage. 10 does hit. 7 slashing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that bless coming in clutch.
Yeah. Rolling, getting a 6 for, yeah. Anything else?
I'm not sure I have anything I can really do as a bonus action. Because I don't think lay on hands is an action, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
An action.
Yeah. So, no.
Okay.
got nothing.
Let's see if it gets his breath weapon back. Because I always love that. Nope. Oh, well. Am I? Steam one, yep. So instead, it's time just to do claws. Oh, wait. I forgot something.
Oh.
You were there. Everyone was
Yep.
here. So just rewind a little bit, because this is kind of
Yes.
important.
Yes, I was.
Yes, because that happens.
Yep.
Oh.
Out of character, I know this, but like, I have to act in character.
Yeah. You can always point it out to the GM if I forget.
Wait, hang on. When did that happen?
When you hit it.
When
when
I
wait, no.
punched it?
Oh, actually, no. You
When,
didn't
yeah.
kill
Okay.
it.
when Maneo.
You didn't kill it, so it's all
It was
good.
Manio
I-
killed
It was Manio. Yeah.
Yep.
Maneo.
So that's everyone in the room takes damage.
Okay. Well, no,
Dex.
doesn't the wall block it?
In the room. The wall blocks it from Adelard.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right.
So, 3 damage?
Yep, 3 damage. And I've got to do a saving throw
And
for the
reduced
other.
in half because it's slashing, so 1 damage.
But it also
That
hits the
rage
other
was
method
good.
too.
Dang. All right.
So he only takes 3 anyway. There we go. So where were we? We were at the
The
long
steam
sword
that
hits the
was going
10s, that's
claw.
done. Steam was going to hit or claw.
Claw.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of distraction there. This is on the Paladin, because the Paladin is definitely the worst off in this case.
No. It should be against Maneo because Maneo caused the explosion
hit.
that hurt him.
Doesn't hit. And that's it. So do your damage or your healing or anything else, because I don't think he's going to survive this round.
Okay.
No.
Yep. We're gonna go for the bells. I hope that they are tuned. For 3
almost.
damage.
And wisdom. Nope.
4.
3 damage.
Hey, you know what? It's damage. All right, we're
Yeah,
moving
damage
away.
adds up.
Damage is damage.
There we go. Adelaide. Adelard.
I'll take another step that way.
You
Ice
could
one's
move through ice
gone.
and get there.
Yeah, I'll step in. Why is it not letting me? There we go. I'll step in there. 2 shots.
Yep,
Punch and a bit of steam. 15 out of 20.
both hit.
Punch.
Can I get
11
a deck
damage.
save, please?
You can get a deck save.
From everybody inside as it explodes
Oh dear.
in fire.
Ooh.
Good job.
Only one.
Only 1.
Is this
So-
slashing?
1 or 1. No, this is fire.
Oh, it's fire. All right.
I could have so easily been downed just then.
Right.
Which is why I like these. I swear they used to do more damage though.
So
But
sorry,
that's
with
it.
the save, it's half.
Yeah, half,
With
but,
the
So-
save, it's halved.
but it's
But you
still
still
1.
take 1 damage.
Yeah, you can't go below 1, I believe. Unfortunately.
No.
So 1 or 1.
Half a point of damage.
Well, gentlemen,
Alright.
that was
We
quite an
need to
experience.
stop opening things.
Well, how are we supposed to know that they are these creatures of elemental persuasion inside of them that would be angry upon us? Is there anything inside the barrel, though?
Just
Now that you actually look into the barrel, yes, there is.
Fantastic.
Inside the keg is 5 tiny sapphires.
Well, you look at that. 5 tiny sapphires. We
what
can
was in
each
there?
have
Sorry?
sapphires. Using my
Great,
dwarven
yeah, let's do
dwarven
it.
eyes, I can evaluate that each of these will be worth 10 gold pieces. I will hold on to the extra one. I'm sure I can find a use for it that will benefit all of us. Have you no fear?
Hmm.
I will add one for Maneo.
Little friend, might I suggest that if you're taking the extra one, I get healed?
I was gonna say, why don't we take a short rest and recuperate our wounds?
Hmm.
Are you taking a short
might I
rest in the
say-
air conditioning vac?
Yeah, we can take a short rest in the air conditioning room.
Or this perfectly fine empty room.
I like
It's much
the
larger.
coziness of this one. Alright, we'll go in the untested room of danger.
It's fine.
Well, if we
There's
die, I blame
supposedly
you.
nothing here. Supposedly.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with opening up the keg of death for 50 gold.
Let's close that door so nothing impedes us.
Drink is what got us in this hellhole.
Actually, hold on.
We need to stop opening up kegs.
Oh, no, the door wasn't locked anyway. Alright, we'll close it.
No,
That's
there's
fine.
no lock on this one.
Okay. And a short rest is to be had.
Take your short rest. Done. Reset. Start again.
I regain nothing from a short rest.
Your vision, like detect magic, though, is not going to continue.
Yeah, that's fine. I can
Yeah.
cast it as a ritual again later.
Oh, yay.
Oh wow, that's really good.
I needed
Oh,
to.
I should have Maneo heal.
Yeah.
D12.
Oh.
On full as well.
Nice. This was a very good short rest.
Don't get anything else back, though.
No.
Don't think it is.
Adelard,
Yeah, most of
getting
us.
anything back?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the divine sense is a thing.
I don't know if I'm going to roll my hit dice.
Okay.
I
You don't have
didn't.
to.
I don't know if I should for one point, but
That's what I'm debating too. For
Yeah.
one,
I'm all right.
You don't have to.
I
just-
mean,
That,
Actually-
that one's going to be, if I'm going to die, it's going to be by one
actually, you know what?
point.
I'm going to roll because if we take another short rest, no one else can heal. So we most likely would take a long rest next if we need to.
Completely forgot the divine sense is a thing. I should have
I
been using it.
mean, you're
Unless
right.
we're gonna take a short rest and the other two don't get hurt. But if we do another combat, we may be so low on resources that we want to heal anyway. So
You think Maneo's not going to take any damage?
yeah, I'm just gonna roll it. Get
That's a
1
good
health
point.
to go up to 12.
But there's not. I'm not even going to bother rolling it. I'm going to
Yeah.
get a 1 minimum anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll just take my.
All right.
and the
And then
blessings
again,
are-
10
All
minutes.
right.
10 minutes for a ritual for detect magic.
Yep. And the blessings are gone.
Yep, the blessing is gone.
Okay, so you come back out of the room an hour later, hour and 10 minutes later, feeling a little bit refreshed.
Oh. Like, why can't I get out? Because someone closed the door.
Well, the door was closed, so I closed the door.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that.
Dynamic lighting. It's,
Oh, Roll20's been real laggy for me.
yeah, that's the lighting as well.
Yeah.
Because there's extra light sources, etc.
Yeah.
Being processed.
Well, open it up.
Just getting rid of things to get rid of the light sources. You open up the door.
Yep. We'll do that.
Roll initiative.
I know, right?
Not necessarily,
Well,
just likely.
Well, heavens to Betsy, what is in here?
So, crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye decorate this large and irregularly shaped crumbling chamber. A large fire pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped in green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside it.
Sounds of what?
Whimpering.
Ah.
Soft crying.
Soft crying. Okay. Quarterstaff to make sure the floor is all set, but take a step in.
So you take a step in, and there are doors to the north, to the south, to the doors all over the place.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, there is a whimpering in the room. I do not see anything. Do I detect anything with my magic?
Let's see. No, I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. I do hear a whimpering of sorts. What direction was the whimpering again?
Bedrolls. Over here.
There is a whimpering at the bedrolls. I am going to say that we may as well announce our presence so they are not frightened of us and attack. Is this all right with you?
Do your thing.
You are gentler than words and I, if you may.
What am I being asked to do?
Just announce our presence in the room. But you are more charismatic.
Hello, little friends. Any possibly in here? We are going to enter the room. Please do not be alarmed by our presence.
The whimpering gets a little louder.
I do believe they may not understand your language.
I could inspect to see if they are undead of any sort.
If you would like, is that a limited resources, or can you just do that whenever you want?
I can use it a number of times equal to my charisma modifier. Well,
okay.
1 plus charisma.
Cool. Go for it, if you want to.
Then I will use Divine Sense. Are they a fiend, undead, or celestial?
Can you see anything? Because apparently it needs line of sight.
Yeah, got vision.
But you need to be able to see the creature, I believe. Yeah.
Which you can't
Bedroll?
see because they're under covers.
Ah.
Can I get a perception from Manio, please?
Well, it doesn't say that you have to see them. As an action, you can open your awareness.
Not behind total cover.
Oh, that is not behind total cover. Okay.
It's soft, but really behind total cover.
Yeah.
Then I guess, whatever.
I know. It's a weird one. It caught me out last week in my own game playing Paladin. Can I get a perception from Manio, please?
Oh, perception from Manio? Okay.
Yep.
Weird.
With a weapon 1. Wow, 19. Attaboy.
As he's standing next to the cage, he notices that the bars that are bent in the cage are bent from the inside out.
Maneo, what's that over there? Oh, are you telling us that some big old creature busted out of that cage with strong strength? Thank you, Maneo. You have such a way with words, gentlemen. I fear that there is something here that we should all be afraid of.
What's that, lassie? Little Timmy fell down the well?
Something like that, yeah.
This is an old fire pit?
Yep. But it shows
Is
recent
there-
use.
Shows recent use. Okay. Is there a hole above it?
No.
Oh, that's not very good.
Yeah.
That's very bad safety. You're gonna burn out your oxygen like that.
With your stone cutting and your stone sense, you believe that the way the building has crumbled over the years, that there's that many gaps in the walls and the ceiling to allow air to come through, and the chambers aren't really truly sealed.
It's still a safety hazard. Voice in the sky, but thank you for that information. What is exactly on this table?
Quite a few bits and pieces actually. I'll have to try to find the table again. So it seems to be some sort of tiny altar. Resting on it contains the containers of green dye, a paintbrush made of some sort of weird hair, 4 tiny jade figures of dragons. Yeah, that's... So the jade figures aren't really well made, but they may be worth something.
There are 4 dragon figures. Are they different colors?
Well, they're made of jade.
Oh, they're all made of jade. Okay.
Yeah. They're not carved well, but the jade's still jade and worth something.
Is there any difference between them?
They're certainly made by people or someone that didn't really have skill in making them. So each one of them is vastly different from each other, but maybe they were trying to depict the same creature or the same dragon.
Okay.
But just no skill
Do
there.
any of the
Green dragon, then.
Do any of
we
the
each get one.
figurines look like they would have maybe fit in that relief on the door?
The one that you picked the lock on?
Yes.
The door was certainly more well refined.
Okay.
Like,
I just didn't know if maybe it would fit in.
yeah. No, these
Yeah.
are just
Curiosity,
crudely
didn't know
made.
if maybe these were keys of some sort. Okay.
So I love the door all the way back at the beginning that we have ignored.
That's okay. You can ignore it.
We'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
Again, there's still whimpering in the under the bed sheets.
Yeah.
Would anyone be adverse to me making my way over to the whimpering?
I would not. Just be careful. A cornered rat may bite out.
Found that out earlier.
Then it might be worthy to be prepared in case I get attacked.
Okay.
You know, prepared to retaliate, whatever.
Yagnar will prepare a cantrip.
Okay.
Ice will make his way over to the bedroll and just crouch down and slowly try to...
I'll take a step. I'll be a step behind.
Oh, Maneo should probably be
Yeah.
closer.
Are you ready?
I am prepared.
I don't like that clumping, so I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to ready the bow.
Okay.
As you uncover the
Everyone does.
as you uncover the bed sheets, you see a small little dragonish figure inside, and then quickly he grabs the bed sheet and curls up into it again, and disappears, still whimpering.
Little friend, we are not here to hurt you.
And he screams.
I'm going to lower the bow because
He's dead. All right, forget about it. Let's move on.
I'm gonna lower the bow because he said we're not here to hurt you, and me standing there with the bow at the ready.
Everyone was ready with weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. No weapons on this cleric over here, all right? Yognar will give a ration to Ice to offer to the creature.
Yes, that might be. Would you like some food, little friend?
What language are you speaking right now? Common?
Common. The only other languages he knows are Elvish and Sylvan, and I doubt this knows those.
There's no response.
Even from the smell of the food?
He's kind of wrapped himself in quite tightly up in the bundle here.
And I don't think rations would really have that much of a smell.
Yeah,
shove it in his face! Gently.
I'm gonna,
Maneo, I haven't...
say...
Maneo, give me one of those rats you picked up.
I was just about to say that.
Gives you a rat.
And then he would offer the rat instead of the ration.
Good idea. Take back the ration.
Mm-hmm. So you offer rats and you're just like trying to poke it into the bed sheets which he's trying to curl under. Takes a bit. There's a little bit of a nibbling on your fingers. But that might be accidental. You don't really know. But it's certainly pulled out of your hands.
There, see, little one, we ain't meaning you no harm. And you all thought the rats was a bad idea. Just saying.
I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was weird.
Yeah. So another hand comes out, a very small red-clawed hand comes out and seems to be reaching around for something and then goes back in.
Oh.
Is it maybe asking for another rat?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah. Ice will take another rat and
The
offer
hand
it.
comes out and reaches around. You're going to put it in the hand?
Yeah.
It snatches and pulls it back in. And you hear some eating noises from within. Less whimpering, but there's eating.
That's a very healthy little creature over there.
Maybe it would be able to aid us if we could find some form of communication.
Indeed, indeed. Say, little friend, you want to pop out and say hi to us? We mean you no harm. We'll try Dwarvish and Primordial.
Doesn't understand either one that you can tell.
I figured, yeah. Oh, I should go here, actually. Whoa, little friend, come on. We ain't meaning you no harm. We just want to talk to you.
See what other languages.
One of us really should have picked up Draconic.
I know, right? It seems Draconic would have been very useful.
Should have gone with that lizard folk.
Could have.
Yeah, like we're going to know that we need Draconic. Come on.
I know. I did actually mention
I've only got
races. And everyone deliberately
I've only got Dwarvish and Elvish.
So eventually the whimpering subsides and you see a little head pop out of the essentially bundled up bedding now, and it's a tiny little kobold, and he's looking at you and doesn't seem to really know what to do. You're talking in this strange language too. And he waves back in little claws.
Yognar.
And he points to you again.
Yognar.
He points to himself and tries to mimic the same. And trying to say Yognar.
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 Ice. And he points to Ice. Ice. Yognar.
Ice Yognar.
Ice, could you point at me and say Yognar?
Yognar.
Ice.
He is Yognar.
And he's pointing to himself and calling himself Ice.
Friend.
Meepo.
Yes.
Meepo. Okay. Meepo, Yognar, Ice, Maneo, Adelard.
Meepo, Ice, Yognar, Maneo, Adelard. And he's pointing to himself on each one of them.
Yeah.
Friend.
We're getting far.
Friend. Yes, friend. Oh boy. Let's spend the next hour playing charades with the kobold.
Okay. So you spend an hour playing charades with the kobold and get some form of some form of communication. He seems to be quite scared. Like that's something that he totally gives up. Don't even need an insight there. He seems very scared. He seems to be trying to get you to help him. And when he tries to get you that helping, he keeps on pointing to the cage.
He wishes us to help him with whatever the beast escaped from the cage.
And he points also to the fire pit. And now, like this is over about an hour. You notice that there's some dead bodies in the fire pit as well, that are underneath some of the, almost buried underneath them. And
are they bodies?
Goblin. Oh, sorry, not goblins. Kobolds.
Okay, the bodies of kobolds. Okay. So there are kobolds and goblins in this cave. Forget about the rats. All right. Well, it seems whatever creature... I do believe whatever creature over here that busted out seemed to have caused quite a problem for our little Meepo over here.
Yes.
What say you, gentlemen?
In the cage, like right there?
No, it busted out through those metal
Can I
things.
fit? Can I fit in it? Can I fit in the cage?
When you try to move yourself in, you could do it. You're not like the Goliath, which is not going to happen. But you can try to fit, but Meepo suddenly gets quite agitated when you try to go in there.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna stop. I'll stop, and I will take a step back so he realizes like I'm backing away.
But he's seemingly trying to get you to help him with something to do with that.
Okay, we're gonna help. At this point, he would
if you agree,
at this point he would recast detect magic.
Yep. So if you agree to help, in part, he'll start taking you by the hand. He'll just grab the two closest by the hand and starts trying to pull you.
Oh,
like,
okay. Where are we going? All right.
I have
all right.
a better idea, Meepo.
Ice would pick him up and put him on his shoulders.
He grabs the ears and starts pulling directions.
Yep.
All right, Ratatouille, guide us.
Face off every doorway.
Sorry?
You're 6'2"
It's fine.
with.
It's fine.
6'2"
He
with
knows
like
how
a
to bend
3-foot
down.
kobold. He's hitting every doorway.
Okay, so
Ice probably already has to bend down for most doorways.
Yeah. So we're going to gather the party before venturing forth.
Okay.
So that's totally what happens in these games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop moving characters. I'm trying to gather them.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even know where you went.
Yognar is under Maneo currently.
There we go. That's where you went.
Yeah.
I didn't go nowhere.
Okay, well, I'm just going to take Meepo out. I'll just put it like this. So I need a square.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Stop that. Come on. Roll20's just not being fun with me.
Yeah.
Move. Yay. Okay, we're good. So as he gets closer to the intersection here, you hear him call out something before pushing your ears forward to go forward. Like he pulls you to the stop with your ears and then calls out something and then pushes you forward to ears to then turn around the corner. But you don't know exactly what he said. Because again, you don't really understand the language.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it best to be cautious going forward.
Yeah, be at the ready, because we don't know what he's saying.
Well, that broke everything. You didn't say anything.
I mean,
nothing to say here.
He's got a friend over here. Oh, well, my nail's in the wall.
Yeah, Roll20's really playing around here.
Slowing down, yeah.
Okay, let's try to do something that works, maybe.
Also, I liked how no one mentioned taking the tiny jade dragons.
We did. I said each of us gets one.
Yeah, he said something
I guess
about
I completely
everyone got
missed
one.
that.
Oh, damn, I thought you were being valiant and nice. Nope, okay. So again, he moves up further. Now we've got some control. He's with you, I just not working with the group. And he gets closer to this corner, he calls out the same word again. And you can see in this corridor, and I'll do the proper description of the corridor, there's a couple of other kobolds which look a bit more, how can I put it, more proper than poor Meepo. They look a bit more stately, a bit more solid in their build. They seem to be paying attention to you and clearly showing disdain to Meepo, even though he seemed to have called out the same word, which is something to do with safety. Let's see if we can open this up and see if this is going to work. I'm just trying to minimize everything off the screen so I can get some things working, but it's... There we go.
Yeah.
So there's double row... Okay. Yeah. So a double row of carved relief marble columns align this corridor and lies the length of the corridor itself. The worn carvings depict entwining dragons around each of the columns.
Good.
He seems to be nervous around the other kobolds as well. Yeah. As he takes you further up the corridor. Let's see if I can move the... It's going to work eventually. There we go. There you go. Move you to about there. There. So you move up to the end of the corridor where Meepo bows to, again, these goblins who are very much paying attention to all of you and hissing and snarling at Meepo. On what looks to be a cracked statue sits a regal-looking goblin. Oh, sorry, not goblin, kobold. So a short throne stands on the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small objects, each one emanating magic. There's a portion of the altar now serves as the throne's back, features carvings of a rearing dragon. There's a metallic key sitting in the jaws of the dragon, and that's the only thing that doesn't radiate magic. But sitting on the altar is a kobold who is actually clothed in what looks to be rags, but at least he's clothed, and he speaks to, well, snarls at Meepo, and Meepo subserviently speaks back, but you see that there's certainly no confidence there in front of this gentleman. And then after a bit, the kobold says, actually speaks to you and asks, why are you in this place?
No, little friends. We are looking for a part of people that entered here. We are here to simply bring them out.
You're not here for treasure?
Not necessarily.
You're not here to help?
We could help depending on what it is that you need help with.
Meepo said you help.
We can help you if you tell us what it is that you need help with.
Our god has been stolen by the others, the greenskins.
The goblins, I assume?
Greenskins. Short, ugly,
Yes.
smell.
Goblins.
Greenskins.
Yes.
Sure they weren't dwarves?
Absolutely not. We're tall, handsome, and smell well.
And not
Anyway,
green.
greenskins.
Greenskins.
Oh, that too.
Meepo said you'll help with them. You'll recapture our god. Bring it back to us.
We most certainly can try, my little friend.
No try, do.
I'm sure we will be willing to help you if you agree to help us in finding our lost friends in return.
No, we pay.
You could pay us with help.
And he points up above. You bring back Calcrax, and we give you one of these.
What do the items look like?
Let's see. Apart from the key, there seems to be a feather, which is radiating magic. There's 3 scrolls, again radiating magic, and a small flask, radiating magic.
So there's a flask, there's a scroll, and there's a feather.
3 scrolls.
Oh, there are 3 scrolls. Okay.
And a feather.
The scrolls would be very helpful for a certain level 2 for a certain someone.
Depends if they're
What are
second
you
level
paying?
spells.
1 vial. So 3 scrolls, 1 vial, and a feather. Okay. I mean, we did promise little Meepo over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember promising anything. I don't even know what he was saying.
No,
What
I
are-
remember you were there. You said, I add a lot, swear to help little Meepo in any way, shape I can.
Absolutely.
The voice from above said so you know it's true.
And by the way,
You
this is
said... Oh, yeah. Oh, very cool. I believe Adelard was like, we're gonna help Meepo, and me too, shall help in this regards.
I suppose we can help you in return for payment, yes.
That doesn't sound like me.
Word for word.
I want to know what's in it for us. What's the payment?
And he points. One. And he points above him.
Oh, those are magical items, my little friend. They all
Alright, then.
radiate an aura of magic.
Everything except for the key.
Except for the key. The key is non-magical.
I'm pretty sure we've already busted into where the key can be used.
I'm pretty sure we've... I don't believe I know what you're talking about. Shifty eye, shifty eye.
Where are the greenskins?
They, the kobold says, they took over other side of complex. This is our temple. They moved us out. They're on the other side.
It's probably that south door.
Probably that south, though. Well,
I don't-
gentlemen,
He says, I don't know what south door is, and he's pointing away. He's pointing actually to the north instead of to the south.
A question to ask would be, would you all agree to a peaceable treaty rather than war?
If they're all dead, then we're peace. This is our temple. We were here first.
But what if you could get an agreement where you ate each other?
Where we ate them? We don't eat greenskins.
Where you help each other.
But they come and kill us. This was our temple. We here first. We own temple. Built for us.
We could convince them to help you, though.
My dear friend, I do not believe that peace is on the table for these kobolds and goblins.
No. They killed the last people we sent.
It was very unfortunate.
What happens if the greenskins make a better offer?
Adelar, you don't say that out loud, you fool.
One moment. What do you mean by other people you sent? Other people like us?
Yes, ugly people.
Matter of perspective, but so they were another adventuring party. And you sent them to also deal with the goblins.
Yes, they didn't come back. We fear dead.
Then, yes, we will aid you.
It's the only way out, Adelard.
So, Meepo will show you how to get to them.
Very good.
And if Meepo doesn't come back, no loss.
Well, that's a bit of a shame right there. Meepo is a fine individual. Why are you all being so...
Meepo lost our god.
Now, I dare say it sounds like the responsibility of a community, does it not?
And his job was to feed and keep Calcrax.
I mean, this is your god, right?
Yes.
What can a little Meepo do against a god? I believe anyone in his position would have lost a god as well. I don't even know if I can handle a god.
But it was the goblins that stole him.
Yes, it sounds like the goblins' fault. It is key to put credit to the con, not the victim.
Again, if Meepo doesn't come back, all good.
That is highly, highly unfortunate that you will say such a thing.
Well, we could also just offer to bring Meepo with us back to the surface.
We can negotiate that with Meepo what he wants, but
yeah.
I believe we have a task, gentlemen.
Yeah.
He starts. You think he's actually starting to negotiate, and this is him rolling persuasion to try to not have Meepo come back. Oh God.
Oh, no.
I mean, so what? Like, just because he's trying to persuade us to let...
But he's trying to persuade you to have him not come back, and he'll offer another item.
I feel like Ice just takes that as just taking him with him.
Yeah. But he'll actually offer you another item if you return with Calcrax without Meepo.
We can negotiate that afterwards with little Meepo. But yes, your robedness, we shall go forth and try to rescue your god Calcarex from those evil greenskins.
How do you know the greenskins are evil?
Adelar, one step at a time. We can talk to them afterwards.
This was our temple. They came in and kicked us out. So they're evil. They stole our god. Evil. They killed our people. They kidnapped our people. They probably killed the other people we sent. Lucky for you, we've got more treasure.
Better offer.
No, lucky for you, we've got more treasure. They didn't finish.
All right, let's just get this over with. Let's go see him.
So we'll start moving. I'll do it the easy way and do big drag, so I just need to be adjusting of the map, which is being really, really weird on me at the moment. So big zoom out. There we go. Where'd the character go? Someone's moved. There we go. That should be everyone. It's less kidnapping a minor NPC, but more they don't want him back.
I mean, they're lost Meepo MVP.
Door open or close? Panel is open. Should be closed. Oops. Okay.
All right, little Meepo.
So we're back on this side of the map. Back to where Meepo's room was. Mm-hmm. And Meepo's not MVP. That's bad things, to me. So he takes you to kind of where his room was, where you found him, and there's a door to the north side of the room, and he indicates that that's where they came from.
All right.
There you go.
All right, we will make our way over there, and we shall see what we can do, little Meepo.
I don't care.
Now, Adelard, I thought we had a strategic way of moving forward. You are a fine individual, but you are lacking in the Constitution.
I just want to get this over with before we end up adopting a whole family of kobolds, okay?
That sounds like a wonderful thing to do, though.
I
We
feel
would be
like
aiding
you
them
are,
all.
Sure.
I feel like you are missing the big picture, Adelard. Anyway, forward we shall be going.
We do not have enough rats for all these kobolds.
I mean, goblins taste pretty good. All right. Are there any voice from above?
They said they don't eat them.
Voice from above. Are there any sounds up ahead that we can detect?
Try to perceive any sounds ahead with the perception
I
roll then.
shall, with the guidance of Moradin himself. 15 plus a lovely 2 from Moradin. 17.
You hear nothing in these corridors. Nothing at all.
All the goblins are dead.
I'm very tempted to give Meepo my bow and just have him sat on Ice's head, shooting.
I think that's a wonderful idea, Ice.
He has a sling.
Oh, a sling. How very nice.
And you had to
Oh,
pick up
right.
another unfortunate creature, didn't you?
Of course.
Still doing the old quarterstaff in front of him, but he's gonna carefully go down the hallway.
Yep. So the hallway turns. This seems to be even like the entranceway where you've been. This seems to be an unused section of the temple. Well, now it's been called a temple. Like the front area hasn't been used. This seems to be not of use compared to where the kobolds were, which certainly was freshly used.
Okay.
And there's a doorway at the end of this corridor.
Morden's ear listens to the dough.
Perception?
Could have had an 18. 12.
You hear nothing. Silence.
It is safe and sound dwarven engineering for the door.
So you're opening the door?
I am indeed.
Go. This empty chamber at the eastern end of the fortress. This is a bare and empty chamber, similar to that to the north of the keg. There's rubble on the ground that have fallen from the roof and from the walls, but other than that, there's very little of interest except for a door on the other side.
Alright, shall we make our way inside, gentlemen?
I believe we shall.
The way.
Giving the room a good old look around. Take a listen to this door as well. We want to be cautious.
Do your perception.
A 12. I wish my rolls were the other way.
Okay. Don't believe that there's anything there. You cannot hear
It
anything.
is totally safe. I can hear the word. Let us open the door.
And this opens into a long chamber. To the side, so dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall, though cracked and stained. The fountain's overarching carving is that of a diving dragon. Retains great beauty. The relief carved stone stands on the western wall. So over here, there's a relief carved in stone.
Okay. Now, is this filled with water?
No, it's totally dried up, and
Totally dried
there's
up.
cracks on the edge of the fountain.
Okay. And then all the way down here, there's another one, right?
I don't know, can you see that far?
Apparently I can.
Then yes, you can see something similar.
Okay. Yeah, my vision goes all the way down there. I see another statue and fountain thing.
105 feet away.
Yeah, how do I see that?
I can reduce that. What's the vision? It should be 60.
My dark vision should be 60 feet, yeah.
Okay, what have we got here? Oh,
I
that's
guess
what
I have
I've done.
120 for some reason.
No.
Oh,
I've
did you
done
give
it
me
differently.
60 and then 60?
No, because I do it times 2, because I do it differently. There you
Okay.
go.
I can no longer see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's inspect this relief over here.
So there's a relief on this side, carved into a big stone block, and on the
Yeah.
other side there's the fountain.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Careful. The last time we opened up a door that had a relief, two things tried to kill us.
Well, as long as we don't try and bust open a keg this time, I suppose.
It's true.
Gentlemen, any sort of exploration through the ruins of the unknown are strife with danger. You must accept this if we want to have riches and rewards and to save those poor unfortunate souls who are lost here.
So sad.
So sad.
The relief carved on the door, now that you're looking at it and investigating it, looks to show skeletal dragons, and there seems to be writing on the inside the relief itself.
Okay.
Writings you cannot understand.
Do they look like the writings that we saw before that were, I believe, draconic?
Maybe the same language,
Maybe the same language. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
but not the same word.
Little Meepo, our little friend, would you happen to know what this says? And if you could, pantomime it towards us?
Oh.
I understand. It's a tall ask.
He can't communicate back.
I know, but pantomiming. Maybe he sees it and goes like, "Oh no, it's bad news."
How am I going to do this? This is a weird one to do that. So he grabs something here at his chest and puts his arm out like that. And then he turns around as if receiving it, and he goes, "Ah!" and crumbles and falls to the floor.
Now,
Yeah, sounds good. Open it up.
now Yognar is an insightful fella. I, Akbar, may not be able to understand, but Yognar, with his insight, would he be able to try and discern what he's saying?
Yeah, but it's also going to be his, trying to communicate this as well, so he's rolling as well. Yeah.
Alright, so, give us a...
Let's hope you get a nat 20 to actually discern it.
Well, let's go.
We're rolling good
Close,
today.
but no cigar.
No. No. Although now you're in the room a bit more, you're feeling like some magic. I've got to try to remember you've got magic to take magic all the time as well.
Right.
You're starting to feel magic emanating off this relief,
Okay.
but also behind you from the statue.
From this statue?
Yes.
Okay. There's magic. Using Yognar's stone cunning, can you discern any information from the relief and the statue?
Do a stone cannon.
Okay. More than God me.
This is for the relief first.
Okay.
With your extra D4. Okay.
That's 15.
You believe the relief is a door.
Oh, that's actually 17, because extra
Yep.
plus 2 for stone cunning.
So the relief on the side is a door in itself.
Yep.
But there's no key, there's no nothing. There's no door handle, but you believe it to be some form of door.
It's
And
some
then-
sort of dough.
And the magic
Gonna have
is
some-
holding it there.
Ah, the magic is holding it.
Yeah.
I think. Classic stonework. And then for the statue?
Also elven stonework. The statue, you'll do a separate one, please, because it's a very different
Yep,
effect.
Butter my chops, this is elvish work.
Oh, nice.
A 23, Moradin. Thank you. I thank you kindly.
You
Who the heck was that?
you start looking at the fountain, and
Yep.
there's a remnants of magic that is going in, and it seems to be like almost a magical dispensary of something, as in.
That's
And as you're looking and whatnot, you're looking into it, you can see that there's a word underneath some of the mud, like some mud and muck. And again, it's in Draconic, you cannot read it.
Meepo, could you read that for us, please?
He can read it. Is he reading it loud, or is he just trying to then...
Say it aloud, my boy. Say it aloud and say it proud.
He says something, and you don't really understand it, but he says something, and suddenly you feel magic starting to move from inside the fountain, and with some splutters and some splutters and almost burps, a liquid starts
Adlar takes a step back.
starts coming out of the mouth of the dragon.
Wonderful, Meepo. Wonderful.
A magical liquid at that.
What is this liquid over here?
Evocation it's coming off as, but you don't really know much more.
Taking one of the vials I have, just to dip and gather a sample of it.
You think that unless you take the full sample now, it's going to essentially go through all the cracks and disappear. So you're taking more or just the small sample?
How many vials do I have?
I don't know.
Let me see. No, I'm just checking. I have 5, so start filling them up.
Out of a stupid question, on the door on the opposite side, the relief, is there anywhere that looks like it would hold water?
No.
Okay.
So you get small little vials of this.
Yep.
And you don't know what it does.
Well, given the fact that our friend Meebo did sounds like it was something dangerous to consume. Oh, he drowned.
Oh no, that was in the other door.
Yeah, I know. He's saying that over here, but all right.
For this one, he goes over to the torch and points at that. And points at the flame.
At the torch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I think I have an idea, gentlemen. I wonder, seeing as these are little dragon people, if this potion over here would grant us the strength of a dragon.
Possibly. Are you gonna
maybe
drink it?
allowing us to exhale flames?
Possibly, I suppose.
Well, I will give you each a potion, just in case you will require it in the future. And I guess we each have a vial of mystery. What color was the liquid?
Let's have a look.
I imagine one could attempt Arcana to try and...
Orange is liquid, but it's certainly more slimy than orange. Like it's not really liquidy at the moment. It's very much slimy.
Yeah. All right. Vial of mystery orange.
Yeah. And you also don't think that those little vials is much. Mm-hmm. Like you're talking about, you put in like almost a shot glass, which you've just distributed instead of something a bit larger.
I thought our vials were larger. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll have one. If we can find a larger container.
You can get one container.
Is there still
of usable
some of the water in it, in the basin? At
no,
the
it just because it's been so old and it's cracked that it just flows down into the rubble and goes into the stone.
Is it still flowing?
No.
No, it stopped.
It stops pretty quickly. You get one usable amount of potion.
I'm gonna tap Meepo on the shoulder and I'm gonna point at it and see if he'll say it again.
Oh, now hold down. If we say it again and the liquid comes out and it is a finite resource, we would want to make sure that we could actually gather it appropriately. Now, would we not?
Yeah.
We shall return with better preparations so we can get Mo.
If
I
you
was
wish,
just gonna drink it so we could figure out if it was gonna kill us or not.
You want to drink it?
Well, it's either that or we.
One of us could empty one of our water skins.
We could, but then how are you going to get more water?
The rest of us have water skins.
Yes.
Not that much effort to share.
Yes, but that will tighten our time here. We are limited on our resources. We could, and he takes out his mason work. I could carve a bowl, if you are so inclined to drink it right now.
I'm tempted to drink it and hope that it kills me, so that way I don't have to deal with this anymore. Can we just get this done and over with?
Well, someone's a little cranky.
I've just been roped into a deal that I don't know if I want to commit to.
We all have. We all need to make the best of the situation.
Let's keep
going. Now, shall we proceed forward? All right, gentlemen. We will examine the mystery of this relief later then, when we have more information.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to end this now. So we're in the session now because we're pretty much at the 4-hour limit. We did get going, which is yay. But that first trap, everyone essentially triggers it, which is normal. But from that point on, everyone gets super paranoid, and it's just that's just like really, really, really super paranoid. And although I love it, it does slow the game down dramatically because like everyone expects them to be everywhere, like these traps everywhere. But you haven't found anything since. Well, except for maybe where the skeletons were, there was a little dart. So you did well. Dice rolls were not really with you.
It's a give and take.
Totally not with us.
Totally not with you.
Sometimes it's on your side, and sometimes it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I was rolling some great checks. I just couldn't hit anything.
Yeah, totally just not with you. It wasn't, but you at least passed the first TPK zone, which is the rats.
The rats.
So
fantastic.
The bards actually TPK'd off the rats within 5 minutes. It was.
It'd be easy to do. That's a terrible spot if you get trapped in the middle.
It was that. It was pack tactics and criticals, and just wipe them out. And once one person goes down,
I ran away.
Yeah, once one person goes down, second one's even faster. Third and fourth one's not going to make it. So it's a really weird one because you think it's simple, but when you add pack tactics in there, it's really not.
Especially when they can deal half your damage in one hit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing about level 1. Are we leveling up now, or do we need to wait?
I will do the calculations of all the dead. You will, if it's not going to be between the two sessions, it'll be early in the next one.
Okay.
It'll be close. So we'll see how that goes. So
I'll wait off on updating then.
Yeah. So no dead, which is actually a surprise. Those skeletons were doing
a lot of damage.
Yeah. And I swear those methods usually do so much more. I don't know if they've nerfed them or not, but yeah.
I mean, the first one rolled pretty low. We passed our saving throws. We had Blessed that helped us. Yeah. So I think we were adequately prepared to handle them.
Yeah.
Even if they did take us out, enough of us were out of the room that could have healed the others.
Yeah. So
honestly, I'm very happy I took that mobile feat. It's been helping me out.
Yeah. It's like 2 attacks of opportunity. No, just one. What?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, no, it totally did help. So we'll be back next week with the second episode. So this only goes for 4 episodes, with the idea of hopefully finishing the dungeon by the very end point. There are bits in the dungeon which you may miss. There's bits where you might not actually be able to open because of the structure of this challenge, because it's a multi-class challenge. So that's also a thing. Also, not having any Draconic and relying on Meepo to do things, well, that's kind of weird. And I've got to try to think, how the hell am I supposed to say these things and interpret these things?
I have an idea, but I got to look at it to see if it'll work.
Yeah, but it's been fun. It's certainly different to actually have only, like, to know that, like, this is your only level. Like, you're going to have to branch out to every different level. And it's going to be a big, big challenge. I think it's going to be probably the biggest challenge out of all the groups.
I'm an idiot. I should have mended the fountain.
It
but
probably would have taken a while.
Oh, you mean all the
Mending?
stone?
Yeah, the stones, just so it can, like, hold the liquid. I just thought of it now.
Yeah.
That probably would have taken a while. I honestly, if it was going to do it again, I was just going to drink it just to see what would happen.
Just say the words. And
underneath. Yeah, be right underneath it. We would have figured out what it was.
Yeah, if it's poison, that'll be pretty quick. Acid.
I mean, if it's poison, you should have the dwarf drink it.
It wasn't offering.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to the channel, we do this type of stuff. We also do more serious campaigns, but tomorrow is a total non-serious campaign where we have our Rise of the Goblin Lords, where Rayward's going to be back again,
Hey.
playing the goblin who likes to explode.
Yes.
We are. I'm thinking we're right on a TPK, so this might be the end of the thing. Yeah, so it's pretty much the end of a chapter of that show, and it's really a bad fight, and everyone's in a bad way, and we may have that as the final finale, or we may, seeing how it goes, we may continue on. We don't really, not quite sure, but I think it's a TPK. It depends on a couple of roles. Well, actually, just one. Just one is enough. Because secrets. So that's on tomorrow, and then we usually have just a relaxing chill stream the next day, and then we also have our final show of the week, which is the Saints and Sinners show, which is Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, but with a lot of morality and a lot of sewage, apparently. We've just been in the sewage for so much shit, but that's actually not on this week. We're actually on a break for about 3 weeks for that, so we're having Call of Cthulhu, which I don't know is going to be the same amount of sewage, but probably more scary. And Mr. Live Producer is going to be doing that one for us while we have our break. So that's going to be at the end of the week, so check us out for that. We've got our Discord, we've got our merchandise store as well, and YouTube for seeing previous episodes. And if you watch us on YouTube, please subscribe. It's for free. It doesn't really cost you anything, and it just helps. It really does. So we'll do our outros then. Wayward?
I've been No Name Wayward, playing Isotop of the Hill, the paladin who likes all of his little friends as long as they don't hurt him.
Yep.
I'm Olive, playing Adelard, and I'm the human monk who is extremely agitated.
Yep, and you can find Olive at either Olive Gaming on Twitter and Olive 1985.
Olive 1985, very creative, you know.
Yep.
Take a guess.
And Flannel's not here. I have heard back from Flannel. There was something big emergency that's happened, and hope everyone is okay, and hope everything's good. And we should see him next week. Flannel Phantom is also a streamer, and I just realised that overlays, it's an F for Phantom, not P. So you can check out Flannel Phantom with a F for Phantom on Twitch as well. Playing Flannel Phantom and your own character was Akbar the Great Sailor.
I am but a humble sailor, playing the role of Yogna Quenchhot, salesman extraordinaire. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I still stand by never give the rogue or the sailor essentially in charge of the dividing funds, because it never really... Yeah.
Yogna is a honest individual. Did anyone get shortchanged tonight? Did you get shortchanged a single silver piece?
I don't know. I wasn't given any pieces.
I don't know. Someone got an extra sapphire. That's all I'm saying.
It's being held for future investments for the betterment of the party.
Sure. So we're gonna have our credits roll, and we're gonna be rating Roll the Roll. They do a lot of Pathfinder stuff, and they're currently in session now. Amazing community. So I don't think they're doing Pathfinder. I think they're doing D&D. But again, amazing community of role players. So we'll raid them. So stick around for that. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your support and being active. And hopefully you've enjoyed the show. So apparently supposed to give the extra money to Meepo.
Meepo deserves it. He's earned it.
He hasn't done anything yet. He probably won't be.
I am putting this into a trust fund for Meepo's future.
Okay. So we're going out with, again, Syrinscape. This is Drinking Games from the Gurgles and Gas soundtrack. Yep, that's exactly what you thought that was. So, yep, that's exactly right. So, thanks everyone. We'll be rating. Roll the roll.